a quick all signs. I'm going to see what's going on in the energy for you guys, starting from Aries to Pisces, and we'll see what comes out. And at the end, if I feel up to it, and hopefully, I think we will, I think I'll be able to do it. I would like to do some like paid readings, $5 at least. You can send more, obviously, but at least $5 sent to my Venmo, which is posted. I'm trying to see like if there's a way. I'm not really good at this stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I do know that my Venmo is posted on my channel. Let me see if there's a way. See, I don't know how to do it for my phone. Let me see if I can do it for my computer. I don't know, you guys. Bear with me real quick. Well, that didn't work. Hold on. Let's go here. It would help if my computer would be a little faster, right? I know I'm live. I don't look live, but I am. Keeps throwing me off. Let's see. Oh my gosh, where am I? What the heck? Well, you guys, this just goes to show you that I'm not very tech savvy sometimes. I don't know how to do that. And I'll have to figure that out in the future because what the heck? Okay, anywho, so let's get started on Aries. I have my notebook here because I don't expect y'all to keep up the timestamps for me. I can do that. Trying to be a little prepared today. Bear with me. I'm still moving, so everything's just chaos, really. Life is chaotic right now for me, but I am here. Thank God. Right? We are all here. Let's see. What deck do I want to use? I don't know if I want to use my deck or if I want to use like my deck that I made. Or we'll try this one for now. Let's start with this one. I did shuffle before I hit record, but we'll do it again. Why not, right? Hey to everybody joining in. If I get nervous, please bear with me. I don't do well. I get really nervous very easily. So just, yeah, bear with me. So let's start with Aries and see what's going on. God, what is going on for Aries currently? What does Aries need to know right now? I hope everyone's doing fantastic. It's Thursday at least. It's almost Friday, right? The song Iris by Goo Goo Dolls might resonate for you guys. Okay. Aries. What's going on for Aries? What is going on for Aries? Oh. Somebody feeling hopeless? Okay. I didn't even give y'all a timestamp. What the heck is wrong with me? Losing my dang on my. I'll have to go back for that. It's early for me. I'll get y'all's timestamp. I promise. That's what happens when you do your first all signs, right? All right. So somebody's definitely hopeless. Okay. Maybe feeling like they're falling apart at this point. Let's see. Divine Masculine. Okay, so somebody's definitely tapping into their Divine Masculine energy here. What else can you tell me for Aries? Ooh. Somebody longing for you, Aries. Okay. Color green might resonate for somebody. Felt called to say that. So somebody's definitely like wanting to be near you, but they're feeling very hopeless. So let's see. Yeah, I definitely heard the song Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. Like in my head. can you tell me for Aries, God? What's going on for Aries? This deck is just not having it today. Let's see. Oh, somebody was very elusive before. Okay. So somebody wasn't very honest with you. Maybe they weren't honest about how they felt, Aries. Okay, let's see. God, what's going on for Aries? Foundation. So this could be somebody that you possibly already have a family with, that's established already. And if not, maybe you all had talked about, you know, building a family together. And if that's not the case, then I do feel like that is what somebody has in mind. That's what they're wanting with you. Something about spiders might resonate. Maybe you're seeing a lot of spiders recently, like in your house or something. Oh, let's keep going. God, what's going on for Aries? Ooh, got a flipper. Bitterness. Okay, so somebody's definitely like been kind of like harsh towards you. I heard the word harsh in my mind, like that's what I heard. So I don't feel like they were very nice at one point. Okay, so one day, put that up here actually. Sorry, y'all, I'm in the zone. When I get in the zone, I try not to look up here. So I do feel like this person, even though they were feeling hopeless, Aries, I do feel like they're still having hope that one day, you know, this is going to come back together. Because like I said, they're longing for you. I do feel like they were very bitter towards you, though. Okay, let's keep going. I'll pull a few more. I'm not going to make these all too long, actually. I want to tell you guys that. I'm not going to do, like, extremely long readings for each sign because I'd be here forever and I have to get my kids from school today. So, can't be doing that. I have to pick my kids up, right? So, and I wanted to be able to do some readings at the end. So, yeah, I'm hoping that we will get to do that. So if you are interested in doing a reading at the end of the all signs, then this deck is bent up. Then you would send that to my Venmo and then just let me know that you sent it, obviously. And I'll see it pop up on my phone. Yeah. Let's see. Aries. What else can we tell Aries, guys? Ooh. Okay. So this could be a soulmate connection for some of you. It's like a deep love connection there. Let's keep going. I really want to use my deck, but I might have to do that. I thought that flipped. That was so weird. Okay. All right. Got a flipper. Spine. Oh, and I put that on my longing card. Well, I was getting that vibe that somebody was watching you because, you know, they're longing for you. Obviously, they're going to be watching if they're not talking to you. That's just, I feel like that's common. Let's see here. Something about Halloween might resonate. Maybe you met this person around Halloween or something about that. And somebody might be into tech, like IT. Beauty. I think this person was elusive before when it came to like how they felt about you, but also like they didn't see how we were before. Like they didn't appreciate it, is what I'm getting. Hi, Angel Eyes. How are you, girl? Good to see you. Girl, I'm tired. I'm here. I was like, I already said I'd be live today, so I got to do it. I was like, oh, better do it. But I am tired. I have my TV playing in the background, but it's doing some weird stuff. Sorry. But yeah, I feel like this person does find you very kind-hearted, Aries, and something about red lipstick might resonate for somebody. And as I said that, she had red lipstick too. I just noticed that. So that's actually on two different cards. I see somebody wearing red lipstick. So that definitely might be significant for somebody here. And you got clinging. So definitely spine, because that says spine on that card. And I already got the spine card. So somebody's definitely like heavily spine, Aries. Well, thanks, girl. Yeah, I didn't do nothing to myself. I was like, I'll just throw on a t-shirt and pimp my hair and we'll go. That's what I did. Yep. And you know, what's that? Ooh, that wanted to come out. And I see why. Commitment, y'all. Oh, snap. Okay, so after this person was bitter for so long towards you and treating you like dookie, I do believe that they want to come in now and offer some type of commitment. And on this card, it does say marriage and fidelity. So I do. Something about sunset might resonate for somebody. I don't know. And I did not get y'all's timestamp, but I will get that because I lacked on that. I am going to pull a couple from my deck that I made. I already did shuffle these, but I am going to shuffle a little more because they get very stuck together. I'm hoping I'll lose my voice. I got my coffee here, but I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Okay. Hope you have your coffee too. Lord knows, I think we all need it. Let's see. Light hair. You or them could have light hair. Okay. So like blonde, any type of light hair. Take that how that resonates. Air sign. You or them could be an air sign. I pull these off the top because if you see me trying to shuffle these, I would look crazy. And then they just flip everywhere. Like a bunch of them. So we don't do that. Ooh, I can never forget you. Well, Aries. Okay. And then you have taller than you. So this person could be taller than you, or you could be taller than them. But I'm definitely getting that they can be taller than you. So let's see. How long? I think I've been doing this one for about 10 minutes, roughly. Maybe. So I am going to go on to Taurus. I'll have to make sure I get that timestamp because I am slacking. Something about Noah. Is it Noah Khan? Is that his name? I think that's how you say the last name. Khan? Kahan? I don't know. I don't know. But that guy. Something about him might resonate for you, Aries. Okay. So we are going to go on to Taurus. I do hope that helped you guys. I know it wasn't very long. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to take up too much of my time because I have to pick up my kiddos today. But we will get it all done though. We will get all of them done. I promise. Okay. Surprised my dog hasn't came in here yet. He does not like when I shuffle. He flips out. He literally flips out. He does not like it. I don't know why. He just don't. And he will bark and bark. So thank God he's not in here right now. Because he is loud when he barks, you guys. Oh my gosh. I almost dropped a whole deck of cards on the floor. No. Don't do that. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Tell you what, being live is interesting sometimes. Aw. Hi, Melissa. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, girl. I'm a nervous wreck, if I'm being quite honest. I don't lie, you know. So, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but we're getting it done, right? That's all that matters. I saw the name Steven on my TV. So the name Steven might resonate. Oh my gosh, and I'm losing my voice. Somebody needs to talk or something, because what the heck? Now I sound like a frog. What is going on? I was doing fine. Oh, I know, girl. I know. Honestly, if I wasn't alone, it probably wouldn't be so bad. It's just I get nervous and my phone's lagging. So I apologize, you guys. My phone does suck. Hopefully my words are matching with my mouth. But yes, definitely throat chakra. Yeah, for sure. Either I'm nervous and it's closing, or that's the energy. I'm like, it's either or, I guess. It could be either or, right? So funny. Okay, Taurus. Let's get a timestamp for you. What did I do with my pen? Lord, I'm doing too much. That's what it is. Doing too much. I only know what I do with my pen, y'all. So funny. I'm ADHD. I'm unorganized as heck. So, yeah, bear with me. Okay. Let's see. Taurus, I don't have my glasses on, but we're going to put you at 1525. All right. That should work. Let's go. Thanks so much, Melissa. I appreciate you, girl. I know it. I think I'll get better. I just gotta get over my fear, I guess. The nerves. Ooh, Taurus. Okay. I didn't even ask. God was ready. It makes sense because I'm losing my voice. And you got the runaway card. So I feel like somebody ran away from the situation. Something about a red dress might resonate too. She's wearing a really pretty red dress. And fog. Something about fog as well. But Taurus, I do think that somebody here ran away from the connection. All snap. But they want to speak up. Yeah, that makes sense too. I was struggling here for a second. I thought I was going to have to take a drink. And it says instant messaging. So somebody could send you like an instant message. Somebody could, something about the song Stand By Me might resonate for somebody. I know there's there's a couple of versions of that song, but I would say the original probably might resonate more. Divine timing. So I think this person at the time when they met you, I think they felt like it wasn't just the right time for you guys, but they've done a lot of waiting because it says wait on that card. And I'm getting that vibe that they've done a lot of waiting. I think they they try to run away, but that didn't work. Typical. But, I think they're going back through like old messages that you all had together. Let's keep going. What's going on for Taurus? Thank you, guys. Let's keep going. I haven't used this deck yet. Well, in a while. I haven't used it in a while. But I haven't used it today. Letting go. So, I feel like they're letting go of like the what ifs. Like, if it doesn't work, at least I tried. I think they're letting go of that mindset. Like, they know they have to do something. So I think they've like released that. And that can also be you, Taurus. Like, maybe you just like let this go and you're like, I'll just let God handle it at this point, because if it's going to work and happen, it'll happen in divine timing, right? So something about a pocket watch might resonate. I felt called to say that. I don't know. I don't know who carries those anymore. But hey, if you do, I ain't knocking it. Ain't nothing wrong with carrying a watch. Let's see. Snake. Ooh, somebody might have a pet snake. So maybe this person like lied a lot. Like, like they weren't very, I don't know, very honest and truthful about maybe how they felt towards you. It also says fertility on that card. Interesting. I hope they didn't like go behind your back and go have a kid with somebody or something. That'd be crazy. But I don't think that. But I did see fertility on here. So ascending. I think this person's had to really go through something. Because like I said, they ran and they released the idea of like the what if. And I think because they lied and everything, now they're like, okay, I got to do better. So let's keep going. What's going on for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? I was about to say something else. That was weird. Them bad boys wanted to flip out. So we'll take them. Taboo. So I feel like that's what it was. Like, they felt like this was like some kind of like forbidden love. Like they couldn't be with you for whatever reason, it was, whether they had some issues they had to deal with first. You know what I mean? And And then you have firm. I have my glasses on. So, y'all, if y'all see me looking like that, I don't have my glasses on. And I struggle sometimes. Firm. So, I do feel like God is saying you need to stand firm on, like, your boundaries. Because, you know, just in case this person does come in and send you a message, stand firm on your boundaries, right? Like, don't just jump in and go all in for it. I do think that you should use your discernment and just be cautious of that, okay? But I do feel like this also says wide awake. So maybe this person had to really go through some things, go through something first to become wide awake to the connection. Oh, so finances. And I'm going to put that on to bad timing. I feel like maybe that a lot of you could be dealing with some money issues. Maybe they were more worried about work and not like putting time and effort into the connection with you. Okay. Let's keep going. Taurus. What the heck? Well, those were meant to come out. So we'll go with it. Because there's 3 and that's what I needed. So sing. Somebody here likes to sing. Okay. I hear you. Well, I feel like God's saying that this person needs to let go and sing, like use their voice, because they're not doing anything, right? They're not putting on no kind of performance for you. They're not doing anything. It's very silent is what I'm getting. Let's see here. Oh, so you have unfinished business. I don't know if y'all see that. Let me see. Unfinished business, okay. And then you had breakup come out. Somebody break glass recently? I see this broken glass on here. I feel like that was very significant to say. Did somebody break something like glass? I hate cleaning up glass. That's one of the worst things ever. Because then you don't know where it goes. Shatters everywhere. Little pieces. And then you step on it. That's the worst. To break glass, it sucks. It really does. Especially if you have kids and you have to clean it up. You're afraid they're going to step on some glass later. Let me see. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, girl. I'm pretty sure that's you. Like I said, I don't have my glasses on, but girl, I think that's you. Okay, so with this unfinished business, I put that on top of snake. So to me, that's definitely giving the vibe of like this person wasn't doing right before, but they feel that they have unfinished business with you. And there was a lot of back and forth between you and this person, Taurus. Maybe this person had to like go through some type of breakup. Maybe you all splitting is what caused them to ascend. But for some of you, I feel like somebody had to go through some type of breakup first, then ascend to be able to come forward to you. I do get that. I'm going to pull a couple from my deck because I do like pulling a few because it has like features and stuff in it. So, let's see. I am going to shuffle these bad boys because they're wonky. They are so wonky. Oh, it is? Okay. Girl, I really need to I need to get new glasses. That's why I don't wear the ones I have because they give me a headache. I can't fool with them. I'd rather just not have a headache. I guess I'd rather just not really be able to read everything up like real good. Just wing it instead of having a headache because I don't like headaches at all. I deal with enough stomach issues. I'm like, nope, I can't do it. All right, let's see. I hope I mix these up good. They're not easy, y'all. They're not. Trust me. And I have big hands. Like, my whole hand fits around this. See? But I struggle. I still struggle. I've always had really big hands, so... Are you kidding? Well, alrighty then. God's like, here, you want some cards? You have all these. So you could be doing with a fire sign. Or you could have, let's see, how many of these came out, y'all? Good Lord. 1, 2. Okay, not too many. We'll just do it. Screw it. Okay. Lord. So funny. Okay. You are always on my mind. I've been hearing that a lot. Every time I read this card, I hear that song by Willie Nelson, Always on My Mind. And I don't know why, but I do. Somebody's afraid to reach out to you. That makes sense too, because like I said, they know they messed up, right? Where did I put that? Something about a tornado might resonate. I just saw that and it caught my eye. But in a hurricane, somebody live where there's been a hurricane recently. I know there's hurricanes out there. It's hurricane season, but that seems significant. But yeah, somebody definitely, with that, I'm afraid to reach out. That makes sense because like I said, somebody here, they ran away from the connection. They acted like this was like forbidden and they weren't supposed to like be in this connection with you. And they didn't do right. I am getting that. Oh, what's this? This is a lot on here. Hold on, y'all. Can't read upside down. I'm savvy. I'm not that savvy. You are the first person I want to tell when something happens. So, like, whenever this person has, like, if something going on at work, whether it's something good, something bad, you're the first person that comes to mind and they want to speak to about it. If they're sad, if they're angry, I do feel that that's, because like it says, I've always felt safe with you. So that makes sense. So if you're the first person that comes to mind when things happen, it's because they've always felt safe with you. Incoming communication, I'll snap. Well, I did say that message. So I need to show that to y'all again. Let me show you. Well, if I can grab it, because my hands don't want to work sometimes. Oh, man. Oh, that's messed up. I can't grab it. I was trying so hard. Y'all should see my fingers like trying to grab that. That was funny. So you have incoming communication. I'll snap and see you again soon. All right, Taurus. God wanted you to see those because you seen them fly out of my deck. So God definitely wanted you to see those. So thank you, God, for this message. And Taurus, I hope this helps at least a little bit. Okay. And I'll see y'all on the next one. And if you're staying for the end to get a reading, that is fine too. I appreciate you guys. I don't think I've gotten any sent to my Venmo, so I don't see anything. But if you do, just let me know in the chat or something like that, okay? All right. My nose is itching. That might be significant for somebody because that just started. All right. Thank you, God. Shuffle her up and keep it rolling. I don't feel like I'm doing too bad on the time. Golly. I don't know. Somebody have blue hair. Not me. Okay, I know I do. Mine is a little bit of everything right now. I'm not going to shuffle this no more. Mine is like greenish, blue, still kind of purple. I need a dye job bad. So, hair's a hot mess right now. As you can see, it is literally like 4 colors. Probably 5 if you include my gray. Got a lot of those. Got enough of those. And they just keep coming. All right. I just saw a fly like past my face randomly. So maybe something about flies might be significant for you guys. Who am I doing next? Gemini? Yeah, that might be significant for you, Gemini. A fly. Something about a fly. What the heck? All right, let me write that down, y'all, because I'll forget. All right, Gemini. Let's see. We'll start you at 2915. Whoop, whoop. All right, let's go. For sure, girl. I call them my like battle stripes or wisdom stripes too. I call them that. They're called, there's something in the Bible about that as well. And I had the scripture. I can't think of it right now off the top of my head, but I had found it because I was like, I love that, because it was talking about basically having gray hair. And I was like, it makes sense. When you go through some things, that you gain them grays, right? All right, let's go, Gemini. Let's get you going. All right, God, what's coming in for Gemini? Gemini, what is going on for Gemini currently? Something about blue eyeshadow, too. That was so weird. Those felt like they flipped, but they didn't, and that one did. I'll snap. Shocking. Okay, that's a good start. Let's go, Gemini. Something shocking coming for you. Something unexpected is coming. Something unexpected is happening. Something about the band Paramore might resonate. Or the name Haley. I believe her name is Haley, right? Haley Williams. Yeah, I think so. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Look, that was the first card. Shocking. Bam. Commitment. That's what's going to be so dang on shocking. You're going to have commitment coming in here, Gemini. Whoa. Okay. Did y'all see a flipper? Did y'all see that? And I think you're going to be confused. You're going to be like, but wait a minute. Like unsure. That flipped very easily before I really could even get in my flow. So we're taking it. Conflicted. Maybe that's why you're going to be confused. I feel like you're going to be confused because, somebody here has been conflicted with their actions. Very hot and cold. Not putting all the effort in the connection. Somebody could have a drinking problem. It's not for everybody, but, take what resonates. Okay. Ooh, all right. So, because they see you as divine feminine. I mean, take it how it resonates, but somebody's definitely in their feminine energy, you or them. And I believe they're seeing that because it feels like they're watching. Because if you see her, she's definitely like creeping. You know what I mean? She's looking at me. So, something about the color, what is that color called? Is that fuchsia? Is that how you say it? Fuchsia? That color? This color might resonate for somebody. Got a little pretty color there. Always stands out to me when I see that color, so I felt that was significant to say that. But you definitely have a secret admirer watching you, like secret admirer vibes. They're suppressed it though, and they've not said anything. I wanted to get my initials, and I don't know what I did with those. I'm sure y'all probably been wondering, why has she been doing initials lately? Well, you guys, I don't know where they went. I tried to find them, and I was like, I don't know where they are. I don't know. But anyways, I just saw on the TV, it said, I don't want to say goodbye. Oh, that's significant. Especially with this, because of the message I'm already getting for Gemini. This person doesn't want to say goodbye to you, Gemini. So you already know who this person is. But I think you're very unsure and very resistant in a sense. Like you're not sure that this is the right thing. So let's keep going. Gemini. What's going on for Gemini? That was weird. Let's see. Oh. Abandon. So this person definitely like abandoned you. And I think that's why you're going to be shocked by all of this, because you're like, wait a minute, you abandoned me. Like you left me out in the cold. Why do you want commitment? I think you're going to have questions, Gemini. I do get that. I think you're going to have some questions. All right. So let's see. Oh, snap. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you're going to have questions. Because this person wants to come in and offer commitment, wants to be intimate with you. And something about New York might resonate for somebody. And dandelions. And somebody really likes to read. Because every time I see that card, I always think somebody really likes to read when I get that card. Because, not everybody really gets into reading, So I get the energy from that. But I do feel like you may have had already intimate moments with this person to where you know, y'all might have sat around and watched TV, you know, whatever the case may be for you. But I do feel like this person reflects on those things. And I think that's why they're still watching and want to offer commitment, because they still think about those things. Yeah, see, I think the confusion is going to come from their mistakes. Like, you're like, wait a minute, I'm confused because you've made a lot of mistakes. Like, you've done a lot of things here. Something about a peer might resonate for you guys. Something about roses as well. Maybe this person gave you roses. I don't, that one's come out. What is that? Oh, snap. That's why I wanted to come out. It's like, hey, I'm here. Yeah. Twin flames. Wowza. Okay, so I think that's where the confliction comes from. Because twin flame journeys are not easy, okay? I don't care what anybody says. They're not. I am in one, and I know, and I can tell you, it ain't for the weak. That's for certain. A lot of people just give up on it because it could be years, you know, of dealing with this stuff. You know, it's just a mess. But anyways, that's another day, another story. I do feel that this person was very conflicted because they knew y'all had so many similarities. Does that make sense? Like, y'all are so similar. Y'all were mirroring each other. And I think that freaked them out. I think that's why they were so resistant. I think that's why they decided to just watch from afar, stand over here on the sidelines and be like, hey, I'm over here watching you, but you ain't gonna know. Like, what? Yeah, that's common. We know this. Like, this is a thing, you know, that we see a lot in all the readings. You know, if you watch tarot, then I'm sure that's a lot of the common thing now is like, you know, when there's such an intense connections, these men and women, they run. And they're conflicted by it. Like, they don't know. Like, they're very confused. Hey, nature girl. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. And the support. Oh, snap. Did y'all see that? Almost smacked me in the face. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, phew. I was like, whoa. Oh, that's great. Thank you, God. Heart fog. So somebody definitely had, you know, I feel like they had their heart guarded. It wasn't really a fog. I just feel like they were very guarded on how they went about this, and they didn't know what to do. Let's get one more card from this deck, because I want to hurry up. I want to look at that. You might be dealing with a Leo. That pride card coming out. Every time I see that pride card, I automatically say Leo, because we are very prideful. I can say that. I'm a Leo. We're very prideful. Like, we don't like asking for help. We don't like doing nothing like that. You know what I mean? We have to, like, stand tall. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how we are. So this person could be just they could have Leo in their chart as well, which could cause them to be very prideful in how they move, right? And they might have a really big ego to where they were very stubborn and just didn't want to listen to their heart is what I'm hearing. Like, it's what I'm getting. They're not listening to their heart. So let's get a couple of cards from my deck, because like I said, I like my deck because it has features in it. I try to add that in there. I try to add a little bit of everything in my deck that I made, which it ain't nothing really razzle dazzled out, but it's got my razzle dazzle on it. Let's see here. Y'all, I don't know who's been biting their lip lately, but golly, I have been biting the tar out of my lip. I know y'all see that. My lip is jacked. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, either that's my person's energy I'm picking up on, or that's the collective. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's me, because I'm really not nervous like that. Now, we just shuffle these bad boys. Fire sign? I just got that. Did I not? I did. Who was that for? Was that for Taurus? That was for Taurus. Let's do one more, because that was weird. Well, I did say you could be dealing with a Leo. Well, fire sign. All right, let's see. Oh, that one guy. Oh, he just came to my mind. That singer. Post Malone. Something about Post Malone might resonate. Okay, so you or your person could be very athletic, go to the gym. They might really just like going to the gym. Doesn't mean they're very like athletic, but they just like going to the gym, worry about their physical. Let's see. Seeing angel numbers. So you or this person could definitely be seeing a lot of angel numbers recently, or since you've been in separation. Because I know when I went into separation with my person, it wasn't automatic of seeing angel numbers, but it was like about a year of no contact, I would say. That's when they started really showing to me. So you might be experiencing that. Oh, snap. So you and this person could be at a distance because travel came out. And I feel like maybe that played a part in the reason why you and this person stopped talking, right? Like maybe they didn't want to do a long distance relationship. I know how that feels. That happened to me. And I was just like, whatever, you know. But yeah, that could definitely be the reason. But Gemini, this is what I have for you. I don't want to keep going. I know I've went a little long, but I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Alrighty. Next up is Cancers. My little crabs. I love Cancers. I typically have weird bonds with Cancers because I have Cancer in my chart, and I actually did not know until recently. And it makes sense because like I get along with them sometimes, and then sometimes I don't. I don't know. It's mostly Cancer women I don't do well with. I don't know, but I try. I just bump heads. I don't know. Must be just because the crab and the lion in it. Yeah, I don't know. I fight myself a lot, so who the heck knows? Being a Leo is not easy, y'all. I love you guys. It's just not easy. It's not easy for me. I have 4 placements in my chart, so it can be a struggle. All right, Cancer. Are y'all ready? I was going to say, are y'all ready for this? That's all. What song is that? Oh my gosh. Dun, 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 dun. That one song that they play like at basketball games and stuff. I always think of Space Jam. So Space Jam might resonate for you, Cancer. Something about Space Jam could resonate for you guys. Or somebody likes basketball or something like that. I don't know if I want to use this deck. I'm trying to think. That's why I paused. I just saw that fly again. So, yeah, he's around. He's lingering. Oh my gosh, Cassandra. I feel for you, girl. I thought having 4 was bad. Having 5? Whew. I am fixed 6 times, though, in my chart. So, I guess that makes up for it, right? Because being a Leo, that's fixed too. So, yeah, I'm telling you. It's fun. I love it. My mom doesn't, but I do. My mom, she was blessed with 2 Leo babies. Yeah, for sure. It definitely is. And then my oldest brother who passed away, he was a, oh God, please don't let me get this wrong. Oh, Joey, forgive me. I'm not trying to forget your birthday. He's born in December, you guys. I'm sorry, but I always get his date mixed up with something else. I believe my oldest brother was a Sag. Yeah, I believe he's a Sag. And he died at the age of 3, but from childhood cancer. But my mom was pregnant with my other brother at the time, and he's a Leo. And then she had me 4 years later, and I'm a Leo. And I was on the cusp too. I'm the 22nd. So I was like, ha 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 ha. That was her karma. Because me and my mom don't always see eye to eye. It's been rough, right? So yeah, interesting. Okay, let's go, Cancers. Ooh, yes, I bet it was. I bet it was Cassandra, because I'm gonna tell you, my best friend's an Aries, and me and her, we've always pretty much got along. It's just, being kids, we got bumped heads a lot, but as we've gotten older, we appreciate each other more now, and we really don't have bad moments. Fire signs typically do see eye to eye a lot of times. That's why me and my person's a fire sign too, and I think that's why me and him were pretty on point with a lot of things until he just became an avoidant and ran, right? So, anywho, Cancer, let's go, guys, let's go. I'm sorry. I'm a blabber. I've been drinking coffee. 45, we'll give you 45:30, you guys. Okay, I was waiting for the timer to tick. All right, God, what is going on for my Cancers? What's going on for my Cancers, guys? Oh, I see 66 up on my screen. Confirmation. Good things coming. Ooh, mirror. So I think somebody had to take a good look in the mirror to see like what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? And there's that red lipstick again. Somebody definitely likes wearing red lipstick. That keeps coming out. Independent. Sorry, couldn't really read that. As y'all can tell, that's very light. I'm struggling. I was like, something about a white horse might resonate. Somebody have a white horse? I love white horses. They're so pretty. Anywho, sorry, Cancer. All right, Cancer. So I think this person is very like independent, but they had to take a look in the mirror and see what they were doing, right? Hi, Adriana. Thank you for being here. Hugs back to you, girl. Let's see. Firm. Oh my God, I hear that fly. It's buzzing, y'all, and I understand. That noise triggers me sometimes. I'm like, because it's so quiet in here, right? And I can hear it. Drives me nuts. Firm. Somebody could work in a law firm. I felt the need to say that. So somebody could definitely like be a lawyer or a judge, public defender, prosecutor, something along those lines in the law field. Maybe just work in a law office. But I do feel like this person had to really just like kind of wake up after doing these reflections on themselves. I do feel like they're trying to like clean up their act, is what I just heard. Okay, what's going on, Cancer? I just heard a kid talking that scared the crap out of me. That was my TV. Lord. Something about kids might resonate because the TV's turned down. But for some reason, I just heard a slight sound of a kid talking. And I looked up and I seen her. A little girl with blonde hair. So maybe you have a daughter with blonde hair that's very young. Maybe likes princesses or something, because I did see she had like a princess gown on. So that might resonate for somebody here. That was so weird because like I have not heard my TV this whole time. But I heard that. Creepy. All right, so speaking of creepy, look how creepy this card is, y'all. Uninvited guest. So you could be, and then you had encounter fly out too. Hey girl, how you doing, Cassius? How you doing, girl? Let's see here. So we're on Cancer. Just give y'all a heads up. I think, yeah, we're still on Cancer. So you could have somebody that you didn't invite over show up. Let's put it that way. So just be aware of that. But also, I do feel like this person here is somebody that you already know. And it was like a love at first sight kind of vibe. Okay. Like you feel like you knew them when you met them. Okay. I'm doing well, girl. How are you? I am, I'm trying to get through these, and I'll try to do a few readings at the end. If anybody wants to do one, or, do a reading, ask a question for $5 or however much you want to send. I will be doing those sent to my Venmo. But I'm doing well, girl. I hope you are too. I'm just tired, but I'm here. I'm blessed. But yeah, somebody here definitely could definitely be into like horror films, like scary movies. Somebody might really like scary movies. And something about snow might resonate because that was really just standing out to me because they're in the snow. So maybe you met this person in the wintertime and there was like a lot of snow. Let's keep going and find out, Cancer. So you could definitely have somebody here who's just going to pop up. I feel like somebody here definitely might want to just pop up at your door because it does show him here at a house, right? Somebody like wearing a trench coat. You see him wearing that? You look like you're wearing a creepy trench coat. Oh, what does that remind me of? Oh, what movie is that? Hold on, y'all. It's a scary movie, horror flick. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Something about that might resonate for y'all. And did they just make a new one? I Know What You Did Last Summer 2 or something? Or is that the second one? No, they did make a new one because I remember the girl Jennifer Love Hewitt was in it, and she's older. So yeah, that might resonate for somebody because he is definitely wearing a trench coat. And that's creepy. But I don't think this person's creepy. I just that came to me and I felt like I had to get that out. Yes, there you go, Cassius. Candyman too. Ooh, you know, a song just started playing in my head. Y'all gonna be like, she's weird. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Why did I just hear? Oh, God. That's funny. Because I was like, I'll sing it. I don't know who will resonate, but all right. Anywho, this did come out for y'all. Oh my gosh. Shut the front door, y'all, because I just thought about something. The fact that I sung Mr. Sandman, right? Y'all are crabs. You're in the sand. Hello. What? That's crazy. Thank you, God. I love that. So, Cassandra, I do too. I used to not even look. I didn't appreciate Grease 2 when I was younger, like I should have. I always liked 1 because my mom always liked it. But I loved Grease 2 because I found out that the name, I believe, the guy in the movie was named Mike. That's my person's name. And I was like, and I never watched it. Like, I never really watched it. But I do know what you're talking about because I remember, because I've seen it a lot now. But when I was a kid, I didn't get into it. But I did love the first one. But I do love the second one now. I appreciate it now, for sure. But that's just so funny. I was singing that song. So I definitely feel like maybe you've been waiting for like something to happen. Maybe you've just been hoping and wishing and praying. And it's like, you know, like in the song, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, right? So I feel like you've been waiting for something good to come in. And with miss you coming out, I do feel like somebody here definitely does miss you. Something about a train station might resonate for you guys. Maybe you live in a place where you can take the train. I wish I could. We don't have that here. I would love to take a train. I've never taken a train. You know how cool that would be? If you get to do that where you live, just know that I am jelly, okay? Because I would so love to do that. I will someday. When I travel to a place that has that, I will get to ride on a train because I want to do that. Change, you guys. Okay, so we got to keep moving. All right, I'm taking way too long. I'm starting to talk too much. All right, and I'm getting off track. Okay, so I put change on top of the mirror card. So I do feel like somebody, like I said, was looking in the reflection, looking at themselves. Maybe they're going through a lot of changes. Maybe they had to fix their physical appearance first, okay, to really be able to, you know, feel comfortable enough to come forward to you. Because, you know, if somebody doesn't feel their best or to them look their best, they're not going to want to confront you. I feel that way right now. Like I told myself, I was like, if he confronted me right now, I would kind of be like irritated because my hair is a hot damn mess and it needs help. And I can't do nothing with it right now. So if he showed up, I'd probably be like, at a time like this, of course. But if it's meant to be, it's divine timing, let's do it. But I do feel like this person had to go through a metamorphosis. Okay, they had to really go through some changes because, you know, they're already independent and they see you as independent and they know you're out here living your best life and they know they have to come forward correctly in order to be able to even have an encounter with you again, right? So something about butterflies is definitely significant here. Maybe a monarch butterfly could be very significant for a lot of you. I actually seen one a couple of days ago, or was that yesterday? I don't know, but I did see one and it was huge and it was so pretty. Oh, see, I would love to ride a train. You're lucky, Cassius. That's a cool thing. Even though I kind of have like a paranoia when it comes to stuff like that, but like I'm kind of scared to like fly and things like that too. But I've never had a chance to do that either. So whatever, one day it'll come. All right, let's go, Cancer. Let's keep going. So definitely somebody here going through some changes. And I just heard that song "Changes" by Ozzy Osbourne in my head. If y'all don't know it, look it up. That's a good one. I love that song. I believe he does that song also with his daughter Kelly. So the name Kelly might resonate. Hidden Truth. So look, and there's a house twice. I have to show this because this is important. This seems significant. House here. Old creepy house here. And we've been talking about creepy stuff, okay? So that's definitely the vibe in the reading. Because even she's kind of creepy when you look at her. She's all like mysterious on the horse, you know, wearing all black. All black clothing could be significant for you. I wear a lot of black, so I understand. But I do feel like there's something hidden here that you're not aware of. I do believe. I do believe you could, like this is, you could have a visitor. Okay, if this person knows where you live, this person could very well show up. Okay, now whether you want them to or not, I don't know, but they very well could. Okay, why does this house? Can I hold on, y'all? I gotta look at something. Okay, this seems very significant. Treasure. I feel like they feel like you're like a treasure piece. Does that make sense? Like you were like what they didn't see coming, because this house is underwater. They try to sink how they really felt. Like they try to bury it deep. Okay. Yeah. And they wanted to stand firm on that decision. And I don't think that's going to happen. Come on, let's see. What's going on, Cancer? Woo! Nope, that ain't what's going to happen. Hope. Yeah, you know they're standing firm. They're standing firm and hoping that they have another chance. That, like I said, it says wish on here. And I've said that. Hoping, wishing, and praying. Because they know they messed up. They know. Let's keep going. Because I don't want to keep... This one's definitely went over. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's see. Because I want to pull a couple from my deck, too. What's going on for Cancer? Got flippers, man. Hot deck. I'm telling you. So, this... Like I said, this shadow. This person... That is really kind of creepy, too, y'all. I always, like, mention stuff like this. Because I pay attention to detail. I'm very, like... attention to detail oriented anyway. I'm very good at that. One of my jobs was to do that, and I'm very good at it. But I have to mention this. Okay, so I laid this. You see it's like a shutter, a home. Something about shutters might resonate. Maybe somebody needs to clean their shutters. That is a shutter, right? I think so. Little things that like on your windows. But I feel like this person had to really like coexist. They had to really see how they were treating others. Like I said, look at the reflection in the mirror. They had to really like take a deep dive within themselves. And I think they're really hoping that they have another chance with you. That dandelion is so pretty. Is that a dandelion? Dandelions are the ones that blow, right? I think. Had a brain fart. Sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to remember. That one song by 4 Non-Blondes might resonate. Is it What's Going On? That might resonate for somebody. Let's see. Sorry, I went blank. But for me to see that shutter, and I laid it on top of the house card. That's what I was going to tell you. I laid it on the uninvited guest card, and that's the house. So something about a house is definitely significant. Maybe you all had a house together? Like, maybe y'all were building and, like, this person just vanished. Had some issues. But if not, something significant here about a house. Definitely. So, just be aware of that, okay? Maybe somebody here is moving. And this person has to move to come to you. Or you're moving. What's going on for Cancers? Ooh, I did say... Thank you, God, because I know I said law firm in the beginning of this reading. I'm pretty dang certain I did. And looky there. Could be doing a Libra. Or have Libra in your chart. But I was right. Thank you, God. I love that. And it says on here, lawyer, judge, police officer. So you could be dealing with somebody here who is very, like, dedicated to their work. Okay? Maybe don't have a whole lot of time. Because, you know, a lot of people that work in the law field, they're very busy, right? They have a lot going on. Could be military as well. I just got military in my mind. So, I do feel that maybe that... Oh, is that how you met this person? Through the loss? Well, that would be weird, but you never know. I mean, I've seen crazy things. Maybe this person had to do something first before having this encounter with you again. Maybe they have some legal issues. One more card for... That was weird. One more card. Oh, my Atlanta. It flew way across the room. Almost. It like landed on my laptop. Talent. Interesting. That went on Miss You card. Maybe they miss your talent. Do you sing? Does somebody here sing or do something that is very admirable? I do feel like this person misses your personality, misses you, is what I'm getting. All right, we're going to pull a couple more for mine, and we're going to move on, because I went way too long for Cancer. Well, look, I don't mind, but I don't want people getting mad at me saying, well, what did you go longer for Cancer for? Well, I talk. Blabbermouth. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't be mad. Don't be cruel. I'm trying. The name Eric might resonate. I just saw it on my TV. Don't know. That did not go. I'm going to do it again. Yeah, the name Eric might resonate for somebody. I don't just get random names in my head. If I see it on my TV or something, I feel like it's significant. Okay. I do get random names sometimes in my head, obviously, but most of the time I'll look up and it'll just be there, and I feel the need called to say it. All right. Ooh, y'all got a season come out for y'all, Cancer. Spring. So, somebody here could have been born in the spring, or I take that as something could have happened in the springtime between you and this person, or also something could be coming in the upcoming spring season. Incoming communication. All snap. Look, I shuffled the heck out of these. I don't know what's going on. Light hair. Somebody else got that card. I don't remember who it was, but somebody did. And one more. You feel like home to me. You guys. Confirmation. Because what was we talking? We was talking about houses, home. Were we not? We were. Thank you, God, for the confirmation. And we'll end it there, Cancer. I hope this helps you guys. You have incoming communication, okay? Just keep your eyes open. That's all I can say. Cancer, I'll see y'all on the next one. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for being here. I do hope this helps. And please remember to like the live video, please, if you haven't already. It just gets me in the algorithm, that's all. I appreciate it. That way these messages can get to everybody they need to get to. I think I'm going to do my other deck. I haven't used that one yet. Well, I have used it, but I haven't used it in a couple readings. So let's do it. I thought I did Cassius. I was like, did I say that like 3 or 4 times? I'm pretty sure I did. Thank you, girl. I knew I did. I was like, ooh, that's powerful. God wanted that message to get heard. That's why y'all went over. God's like, well, it needed to be said. So I agree with that. That did not even shuffle for real. But I agree. It needed to be said. Because evidently that was meant to come out as well at the end for y'all. trying to bend my cards back. They're being wonky. I appreciate you guys being in here with me. I'm going to get a drink real quick before we start on Leo so I don't get that throat chakra issue again. Y'all like my cup? My patriotic cup? Y'all know I'm a patriotic nut sometimes. I was wearing my patriotic shirt yesterday. My person's military. I'm sorry, y'all. But my dad's a veteran too. So like I've been patriotic my whole life. I really am. I'm a big supporter of vets, man. They go through hell and back to even still be alive after they serve, right? And they don't even get great care. Like after they serve and bust their ass to serve for our country, and a lot of them are out here homeless and on the streets, and I'm lagging, and I can tell. But yeah, I have a big heart for them. Even before I met my person, like they've always they deserve so much. They really do. All right, God, what's going on for my Leos? Leo. Something about MGK might resonate. I might listen to him. Machine Gun Kelly, I believe is his name. His actual name is Colson. I don't know if that resonates for anybody. That's a rare name. I do love his name though. Amazing name. Love it. If I would have ever had another son, his name would probably be Colson. I do love it. It's a good name. Anywho, let's go, Leo. Let's see what's going on in current energy for you guys. Well, that was weird. Okay, let's go. Leo. Ooh. Okay, depth. Somebody having some awareness. Oh, thank you, Cassius. I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you so much. I'm trying, girl. I know I don't get a lot of people up in here, but I appreciate the ones that stay with me and love watching me. I appreciate you. I don't edit my videos. I'm very I need to give y'all a timestamp. Look at me. Lord. We're going to start. We're going to start right now. We're going to go. Well, I'll check it again, but I think we were about a minute 06. I'm going to check it, but I bet that's about when I started. We'll see, but I bet I did. Okay, so escaping. So since somebody might like to scuba dive. I don't know why I got that, but somebody might like to do that. Or just like deep diving. Be careful doing that if you're a deep diver. Like make sure you're actually diving in deep water and not diving in something that's not very deep because that's dangerous. But felt the need to say that. I like somebody definitely like pushed you away. Could have blocked you, Leos. Oh, and happy birthday, Leos. I'm slacking. What the heck? I'm a Leo myself and I'm slacking. What am I doing? Oh, God. You know I'm tired if I didn't give a shout out of happy birthday to my Leos. What? Happy birthday, Leo. I'm so sorry. I love you guys. It's our last week of our season, so enjoy it. Eat some cake and live it up. Okay? And definitely keep rocking because y'all know how I am about that. Oh, I got my festival ticket for next month's festival, and I'm so excited. Y'all, I can't make it up. Anyways, apologies. All right, so somebody definitely, I think they want to offer you an apology because they know that they messed up. They pushed you away, blocked the connection. You know what I mean? They have an awareness now is what I'm getting. My hand's itching. So confirmation, my palm's itching. Somebody could be getting some money soon. Could be getting some money soon. Somebody could be Catholic. Might have a rosary. Ooh. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I get so excited. Shocking. Yeah. Okay. Something shocking's coming. Because somebody here is withdrawn. Very single. Okay. Somebody's very single and withdrawn in their solitude. Not mingling. Okay. Oh, what was I going to say? It came and went. That was so weird. Anyway, somebody could be going to the beach. Something about the beach might resonate. Oh my gosh, did I not say they ran and ghosted? Another card to confirm they ran. This person definitely ran. Somebody could be into running. They might like to jog. You or them. Somebody could have like braids or dreads, possibly. I can't really see it very well, but I see like an outline of hair, and that just seems significant. And somebody could definitely have dark hair, almost black. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Because that baby, phew, over there, okay? Oh, no. Oh. I got all hot for a second, y'all. I don't know why. Like, this person's hot and bothered because why did I just get really hot? Like, internally. Very hot. Okay. Could be some steamy thoughts this person's having about you, Leo. Okay. Just saying, because that was weird. It was like an internal heat. And then it kind of went away for a second. Somebody's definitely want to offer you a second chance. And I think that's the realization that they're having now. They're like, oh, I want a second chance with Leo. Why did I run? Why did I escape? I need to go apologize. That's what I'm getting. Let's keep going, Leo. We're going to find out. Aw, thank you, Cassius. That is my goal. If I can make somebody laugh, then I'm living it right, because that's always been my thing since I was a little girl. I've always tried to make people laugh. It was a comfort thing for me and an acceptance thing for me as well. But now it's more of like, I just do it because I love to see people laugh and smile. So if I can do that, I'm doing something right, because we all need to laugh more and we all need to smile. And if I can do that for somebody, then I've achieved something today. So I appreciate you, girl. Clinging. Now looky here. They escaped and they clinging. I can't make that up. Somebody wear pearls. Somebody like wearing pearls. I don't know. Seems like that was very significant for somebody. But this person might have ran from you, Leo, but they're not done. They're not over it. They're still clinging on. They're spying on you too. They're watching you, whether you got social media or not, whether they could. Thank you, God. I didn't even see that, y'all. I had to turn it over. I didn't see that. It flipped down in my deck. I didn't see it though. And I said spine. Because it's on this card. I'll show you. It says at the bottom. And I got the vibe. Spine. Because my eyes went to that word. I was like, this person's definitely spine. Intuitively, I knew that. And then, bam, God confirmed. Thank you, God. He always does that for me. I love it. So yeah. So my spine. That was so funny though. I love it. Okay. Let's keep going. Confirmation. Somebody's spying on you. All right. So after doing a bunch of spying, I do feel like this person is ready to, finally come forward and apologize and do what they should do instead of just sitting behind here being a creeper. Somebody might have red hair or like, what is it? Red facial hair? Because, some guys don't have they'll have red facial hair, but their hair appears a different color. I don't know who that would apply to. I can't really think right now, but for my brother, he has red facial hair and his hair appears different than his facial. It's darker here and lighter here, I think. So that might resonate for somebody. And somebody might like to really wear hoodies. Oh, and gambling. And the number 42 and 53 might resonate. You could be 42. They could be 42. You could be 53. Or they could. Curse. I don't usually say nothing about curses or anything like that because I don't do all that here. But I do feel like this person feels like you had some kind of curse on them. Like they feel like, I'm under a spell. I can't get over this person. I can't let them go. But that's not the case. They're in love with you and they just need to realize it, right? It's not about being under any kind of spell or anything. Like, it's about being in love with somebody and knowing, that they're your person. It's just, you have to figure it out. That's the thing. We have to go through things to figure it out. And I do believe that this person's going through that because, like I said, they're very withdrawn, right? They're not dating anybody. They're single. Yeah. Emotional storm. Like I said, they're sitting here in their solitude. They're not doing anything. They're very single, just sitting here chilling. Focused on self. I don't think they're really out here doing anything. Like, they might be really focused on like their physical body. Okay. Sorry, I want to see what time it was. Make sure I'm on the right schedule here. I do feel that. I feel that strongly. Somebody could definitely be just working on themselves. Something about, I feel like this person's really, I feel like they've really gone through a lot. Because, an emotional storm being here, and I see her wearing a hoodie that says warriors. So maybe you and this person have both been through a lot of things and had to overcome a lot of things, have this warrior mindset, of like not maybe letting people get close to you or, being afraid of those things, and it caused you to be very affected by those things, right? And I think that's what caused them to run. I do think that, Leo. I think that's what caused them to run. I think this person's history of relationships, whether it's, parents that are the issue from their childhood, or whether it was, dating crappy people that weren't very good to them. I didn't even see that. Influences. Thank you, God. He always completes my sentences for me and confirms it. I'm like, I love that. Thank you. Because sometimes I feel like I'm delulu. But I love that he helps me because sometimes I feel like I'm just rambling. But this confirmed that. So I love that. It says here, attachments, third parties, and peers. So like I said, somebody here definitely was the influence as to why this person ran and felt like they couldn't get close to you for very long. Okay, so let's pull a few from my deck and then we're going to end that one. Okay, still trying to stay on track here with my time. I'm trying to do like 10 minutes each, for each sign. Trying. Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate you. And thank you to everybody that's been in here. I know not everybody can stay. It's live, I get it. Oh, Cassius. Okay. Oh, your son's a Leo. I love that. Little Leo baby. I cannot shuffle today. I don't know what's going on with me. My son's a Libra and my daughter's a Taurus. So it's very interesting up in here. Sometimes very crazy sometimes, if I'm quite honest, because we're all different, So it's interesting at times. The name Zach might resonate. I just saw that on my TV. Okay. And you dated two people with red facial hair? Well, I'm glad I'm on the right path then. I love that. Thank you. All right, let's move these around a little bit and we'll pull some off the top, okay? And then we'll end it here. Okay. So you could have somebody here with very short hair, or they could be they might shave their head to be bald. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with a bald man. I don't discriminate. I'm just saying that might be how their features are. Oh. They hear songs that remind them of you. Could have medium or long hair. Okay. So you or this person could definitely have short hair or medium to long hair or bald. And then soul alignment. I'm just curious of what this one is. Oh my gosh. 11/11, you guys. So like I said, I feel like This person knows that y'all are in alignment. They know. I think they had to really figure this out. I'm serious. I think they had to really quit listening to these other people. You know, I think there's like a lot of people in their head, okay, and in their ear, and telling them, you know, you don't need to be a Leo, or that person's not for you, or whatever the case may be. Because a lot of people hate on Leos, okay? Even if they don't even know you're a Leo, they'll hate on you. Trust me. I know from experience, it just happens. I don't know. We are naturally hated on, and I'm not just saying that as like an ego thing. It truly is like that. I know so many people that if they know I'm a Leo, they'll be like, ugh. And I'm like, excuse you. You know, like, it's a thing. But hey, oh well, right? Either like it or love it or you don't. All right. Berg. The Berg is the word. All right. We are about to start your reading. Oh, let me breathe. Okay. Telling you what. I think I'm doing pretty good with time. What do you guys think? Because we're on Verg now. I think I'm doing all right. I don't think anybody sent me anything. Let me double check. Hold on, you guys. Because I'm on my phone. I don't think so. Let me double. God, this phone is so weird. Okay. All right, you guys. Whew. I'm trying to think. What deck do I want to use? Do I want to use this one again? I did grab it, but I don't know if I want to use it. You know what? Let's do this one. We'll do the Truth Oracle. I was going to do tarot today, but I was thinking, let's do oracle cards. Same thing. Still get my answers, right? We're still on a roll. Sure. We're on a roll. I'm dropping everything. We're definitely on a roll. Golly. Never a dull moment with me. Just saying. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Never a dull moment here. Aries moon, you can ask questions, but you would have to send, okay, so what you would do is you could, at the end of the live, if you want to stay for the live or come back, totally up to you. I was going to answer questions at the end, and what you would do is you would send your donation of $5 or, you know, or more if you like, to my Venmo, and you can put the question, if you want to make like the Venmo transaction private, you can do that so that everybody don't see it and it's not public, but you can do that and then put your question in the box, and also just let me know who you are, like your name on here. Like if you're Aries moon, you would put I'm Aries moon and so forth. And you can also write your question in the thread. I'll see it because it's not that busy on the thread, so I'll see it. I should anyway. But yeah, that's how you would do it. So let's go and let's continue with the Verg. The Verg is the word. Virgo, we're going to put you at 1, 23, 24. Okay? Let's go. Virgos. What's going on for my Virgos? What's going on for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? Oh, that was weird. What does Virgo need to know? Something about Cincinnati might resonate. Somebody from Ohio. It's Ohio, right? Yeah, Cincinnati, Ohio. I had a brain fart. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, Aries moon. Until I get enough subscribers to get monetized, I can't do super chats yet. I wish I could. That's why I offer Venmo. Sorry. That's why I offer Venmo, because that's the only app I have right now. I don't have Cash App. And, you know, I thought I had PayPal, and I might, but I don't really know how to get in there right now and do that. That's for another day. But you can also email me, and if you're interested in a reading, and we can try to work something out as far as like payment for that. But yeah, that's an option as well. And I believe my My email should be listed. If it's not, it is in my bio of my channel. I don't know if I listed it in my description of this live though. So just, you might have to look. But yeah, thank you for your support though. I appreciate you so much. Commitment. Oh, Virgo. Color red might resonate for somebody. Might be your favorite color or your person's favorite color. And something about like Renaissance times, like medieval, that area, that time frame. Maybe you like the clothing. Maybe you like going to those Renaissance fairs. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I know they have those. I would like to go to one of those. That'd be kind of cool. But maybe you're into that, or maybe your person is. Because I see this sword here, and I see that maybe you're into like those shows that are like based off of that time frame, like way back when, maybe like Game of Thrones or something. I've never seen that show, so don't come for me. I don't know if that's accurate. But I do know a lot of people watch it. So yeah, you could be into that. You could like Game of Thrones or like that. What's that one? House of Dragons or something. I don't know. I see stuff posted online. I don't watch that stuff. My dog's in here, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio if you're watching me and you're not a Virgo. But he just approached me, which was random. So, anywho, Virgo, you have somebody here who wants to make a promise to you and offer commitment. All right, what's going on for Virgos? Ooh, let's see. Chew. So that tells me somebody bit off more than they can chew, but also I feel like they had to really like do some deep thinking and remember like y'all's connection and remember what you all had. I feel like there was like a lot of hot and cold moments. Like maybe you were like fire and they're like ice. You know what I'm saying? So maybe there's a lot of, maybe y'all didn't agree on a lot of things and they bit off more than they could chew. So let's keep going. Somebody here likes to do puzzles, whether it's crosswords, actual puzzles. Empty room. Ooh. So somebody's definitely not hanging around a bunch of people right now. Somebody's very like focused. Maybe sitting in a room where they're not having to deal with, maybe they don't want to deal with people right now. Is what I'm strongly getting. Maybe they're just really trying to figure out what they want, like see what opportunities there are. So if they sit in this empty room and they're sitting here contemplating, they can figure that out because they're alone, right? So that's what I'm really getting from that. Let's see. What else can we tell Virgo? What's going on for Virgos? Oh, letting go. So I do think that with that coming out next, it's kind of saying that this person is letting go and surrendering. Like, God, I'm letting you like take the lead on this because I don't think they know what to do. I feel like they were kind of hesitant. Oh, look, affairs is on the bottom of the deck. Maybe this person has some type of like third party situation going on and they had to let that go. That could be significant for some of you. I don't know, Virgo. Let's keep going and see what comes out. Okay. But I do feel like that was weird. Oh my goodness. Message. So even though I think here's the thing. I think they know that you're letting go and they can feel that, right? Virgo, they can feel you letting them go. And I think that's where this deep thinking is coming in because like they're contemplating whether they're going to send you a message or not, right? Something about a field of flowers might resonate. Okay. Oh, what are those called? Hold on. Purple flower. Lilac? Are those in a field? I can't like think clearly on that, but I want to say yes. So something about lilac might resonate for you. Or maybe that's a weed that I'm thinking of and I just don't know the name for it. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not like a flower whiz over here. I love certain flowers, but I don't know all of them. Or weeds, obviously. But somebody's definitely contemplating sending you a message here. And the color purple might resonate. That almost smacked me in the face. I've almost been smacked by a car twice today in the face. Ah, gotta love it. All right. So, divine timing. All right. So, I do feel, what's that say on there? I want to read the time on this clock. Hold on, guys. I want to see this. Would that be 11 o'clock? Yes. Something about 11 o'clock might resonate. Okay. I was being called to look at that. I didn't do that when I saw that card last time. So you all need to know that. Something about 11, maybe 11:11 might resonate for you. Because that clock is on 11. At first I thought it was like midnight. I was like, oh, it comes at the midnight hour. But no, I don't think that's it. I think that says 11. So maybe, heck, maybe somebody's going to call you and send you a message on their lunch break at 11 a.m. You know, who knows? If that happens, let me know. But I do feel like this person knows that they had to wait for the right time. I don't think they, oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I get so into the readings. So I was getting that vibe that's behind an addiction, because when I seen the affair card pop up and it said third party, I automatically had assumed like maybe this person had some addiction issues. And when I saw chew as well, I was like, you know, maybe somebody does dip in their mouth. You know what I mean? Maybe that's their addiction. Maybe they don't know how to let go of doing dip. Maybe you didn't like it, because I know some people don't like that stuff. Maybe somebody definitely could be smoking cigarettes. I definitely get dip and cigarettes. But I do feel like this person had a lot of toxic attachments, and they had to let those things go before they could come in and offer you any kind of commitment, right? And definitely before they can even come in and say, I'm sorry and I miss you and all that. They can't come in and do that until they know that they fix the issues at hand, which would be their own internal battles, right? So I do think they have this like eternal regret in this situation. And I think that, you know, what's going to happen is you're going to get the apology that you weren't expecting, because this person really had to sit in that empty room by themselves and figure it out. And maybe that's what it was. Maybe if this person had an addiction, I don't know if you know, but a lot of people that go through an addiction detox and withdrawal, they have to sit alone. And some people choose to do this right here. And I'll show you. They choose to sit in that empty room with nobody, with no people. And they feel like it's the end. They feel like they don't have no more time left. You know, they feel very negative. So like this person could be trying to let go of that before they can even get in this mix of trying to be the person that you need. Right? So let's keep going, Virgo. Okay. First card to fall on the floor today. We'll take it. Hold on a second. Oh, let me get those go. Okay. All right. What we got here? Torment. And that disturbed my dog. Oh my gosh. Look, that's going on. I want to show y'all because this is how I lay my cards. So I put torment on empty room, right? And what does that tell you? This person's sitting here going through it. This person could definitely be going through some sort of detox. And you might not have a clue, right? You might not have a clue at all that this person you might not even know this person had an addiction. Some people can hide that very well, and they don't want us to know. I know from experience, I lived it twice actually. And sometimes you don't know. You really just don't know. You can live with somebody and not know that they are doing drugs. Like, that's a fact. I've done it. I was with somebody. The mofo was using heroin, you name it, morphine. He was doing everything, and I didn't know. Like, well, let me rephrase. At first, when he first started his drug usage, I didn't know. Then it progressed and progressed. And then I knew. I was like, this mofo's on drugs, you know? And it hurts when you find out that somebody's doing those things. And you have to You have to let go, you know? You have to let them go and know that when it's time, it will happen. I do believe that, because now for me, I let those people go because I knew they weren't my person. But like, I do know for a lot of you guys who are going through that, I know that's hard, right? I know that's really hard to let them go. I had to, because he wasn't good for me. He couldn't get it right, and I knew it was much more than just an addiction. It was a lot of other things, right? So if you're in that situation where you you're nervous or you're scared, it's going to be okay. Like, just have faith that God will not bring somebody to you that's going to ruin you, okay? I do believe that God wants them to do the work first. I am getting that strongly. I think God wants them to let go of that. So let's see, Virg. Now, this might not be for everybody, okay? But if you're dealing with somebody who suffers from something, and you know, look, this person could be talented as hell and still have an issue, because look at all the famous people out here who have done drugs and alcohol and had all the money in the world, right? And talented, but still couldn't put that down, right? It doesn't matter who you are, you know. Drugs and alcohol don't discriminate, and I've always said that. It's a fact. Drugs and alcohol don't care who you are. They never discriminate. They will go after anybody, and if you don't have enough willpower to cut it, it takes you down with it, right? It does. And I know I've been through my issues of things, but I never let it take complete control, right? And some people aren't able to do that, unfortunately. But I do feel like this person here could be you as well. I'm getting very winded. I don't know why. So, somebody having trouble, like, breathing? Somebody got COPD? I did say that this person smoked. Somebody could be heavy smoker. Heavy. I don't know who that's for, but somebody's a heavy smoker. Okay? Because I just got so winded. Oh, okay. Let's keep going. 2 more cards, guys. 2 more cards for Virg. Because I know I've went over again. Some messages just have to get heard, though. Like for Cancer. You know, Cancer's was long. I'm not going to stop, you know, reading. You know what I mean? Like, no. I gotta get it out there. Because God wants me to. So, intuition. I feel like you already know that this is going on behind the scenes. Like, this person's over here contemplating writing you a message and sending you a message. Heck, you might even see, like, the little, like, box, you know, your conversation box. You might see, like, dots every now and then. You might see somebody actually writing a message, but they never fully send it. Well, you're right. Your intuition's right. Like, this person is definitely doing that. And I think God is telling you that you need to trust your intuition and just, you know, focus on you and your independence and what you're doing, okay? Because it will work out in divine timing. Like, God will make sure that this works out the way that it's meant to. And I'm a firm believer in that anyway, because I've been single for a long time, and I know that it'll happen when it's meant to, right? And that's why I'm here. So I'm here to encourage you guys to know that as well, because, you know, it doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen in a snap. It doesn't happen that fast. Sometimes it just happens when it's supposed to, right? So with that being said, let's get a couple from my deck, and then we're going to move on to Libra. I almost forgot. Sorry. Oh, 111 on the clock when I looked over. And I just saw that fly. Did y'all see him? Was he on camera? He went, little turd. he's been in here for a while. Look, I gotta tell y'all, I've been having some weird things with flies in my house. And you know, I'm in the process of moving because I don't live in the greatest house. And this house, every now and then I'll get like a bunch of flies at once flying through my house. Now, mind you, the door is not open. I do not have my doors open for flies to come in. But they coming in. And I'm like, is there a nest in here? Like underneath the house? I don't know. I just feel like, is that maybe the spiritual thing? Maybe they're just coming to say hello. I don't know. I'm like, oh, but they irritate me, right? They irritate me. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody here is dealing with a lot of flies. Maybe you have fly traps in your house. Because I know this time of year. It's horrible for flies, right? No matter where you live, really. Don't matter. I appreciate you guys so much for liking the video or the live. Oh, that's a video. Oh, let's see. Some pink roses might resonate. Might resonate for you, Virg. All right. Aw, looky there, Virg. First card I pulled off my deck. I miss you, and I hadn't seen that card the whole morning. Mirroring. Oh, y'all are mirroring each other. So that could be a lot of what's going on too. Like maybe you're feeling this like I said, you're feeling this person's energy. Like you know this person wants to do something, right? But you don't know what the heck they're doing. And maybe you feel the same way. Like maybe you're wanting to do something too, but you haven't because you want them to do it first. I know how that feels. I know how that feels. I have been battling that for a minute. I'm like, okay, do I write him? No, I want him to do it. You know, I'm determined to make him do it. That is me. That's how I think sometimes. So I get it. It's very irritating, and I can see why. Past life connection. I'm telling you, this is definitely somebody that you have a strong bond with. I was going to say twin flame, and I'll be damned. There it is. So like I said, this person definitely wants to come in and offer commitment, but I feel like they did offer commitment at one point as well, Virgo, but their addictions got in the way. And if that does resonate with you guys, please let me know when you do watch this. Let me know in the comments, okay? Because it does help me know that I'm connecting with you guys, because sometimes I just think I'm rambling and I don't know if anybody resonates, right? But these readings have been very good today. I will say the readings have been very, very good. I've gotten a lot of good answers, a lot of confirmations. So if it does resonate, please let me know in the comments when you get a chance. I appreciate you guys so much and your support on my channel. Let's see. I ain't got my glasses on. Oh, hey, Janet. Hey, girl. How you doing? Oh, okay. You're welcome, girl. You're welcome. I appreciate you being here. I do. Let's go to my other deck. I'm going to shuffle that one real quick. We're going to go back to my other one. You know, as you guys know, I'm just starting. So, like, I don't have a lot of decks. I'm trying to get in there and get more. But I'm a single mom. It's, you know, it's been a struggle. I've been unemployed for quite some time, actually. So, I'm just trying to get it together. But, God willing, we're still getting the messages out, regardless. All right. So, we have Libra up next. All righty. Libras. I do got to give y'all a timestamp. I ain't going to forget. I'm just shuffling up real quick. Let me get one drink real quick, you guys. Because I talked a lot in Virg. Let me write this down. Oh, I already know, Cassius. You're right, girl. I know. A lot of people have a lot of decks. And I'm like, I wouldn't even have nowhere to put them. Like, I don't have no storage. If y'all saw the way I had to live, I almost felt like I needed to do a video. I was going to do a video. I was like, I need to do a video and show people, like, what it's like to see a struggling mom and see her come up, because that's what I'm trying to do. I want people to have encouragement to not give up, because like I never thought I'd be sitting here looking at y'all. Well, not looking at y'all, but looking at myself. Or y'all looking at me, you know. I never thought I'd be here. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful because I'm such a nervous person. And when I first start my readings, I usually am so nervous and like I'm shaking. So Aries and Taurus and Gemini might not be the greatest. Like those might be, I might be like a little sketchy on that one because I'm nervous, right? I have really bad anxiety, and I've gotten better. Meditation's worked. I've healed my nervous system quite a lot. Trust me. But I'm one of those people, you know, there's fight, flight, or freeze. I freeze quite a lot. I'm not a fighter. I'm not much of a flighter. I'm a freeze. And that's not a great quality. So, it can be, but it's not always. Anyway, Libs, what is going on, my Libras? How are you guys? I appreciate the ones that are in here with me. I appreciate you because I see you. And I just want to let y'all know that y'all are awesome. Okay, I appreciate you so much. So let's see. You know what? We'll do 145. I seen it and we'll do it. 145. All right. Libra. What is going on for Libras? God, what is going on for my Libras? My Libra viewers, what is going on? Oh, the cards are being wonky. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's go. Pain. Ooh. Somebody very cautious. Very cautious to come forward. Let's see. Oh, I love that. I love that, Cassius. That's awesome. Let's see. So somebody's very apprehensive. Like doesn't. Cards are being weird. Oh, let's see. All right, Libra. Did y'all see that card? Because look, it's funny because of the card that it is. It flew, like it ran across my table. You know what I mean? Yeah. Somebody definitely ran here. They ghosted you. Were you ghosted, Libra? Telling you. Why do people love ghosting? That's one of the worst things. Look, I try not to ghost people. I'll just tell you I don't like you. I'm not interested. Sorry. That's me. I don't have to ghost you. I'll just tell you. It ain't that hard. I never understood it. But okay, so something about sparklers might resonate. There's a lot of passion between you and this person, though, Libra. Very much so. A lot of passion. And but I think you were very confused by why this person left and ran from you. I'm getting that. Very unsure as to why. Okay. Oh, hi again, Adriana. Glad to see you back. Thank you. Ghosted. That's right. Gotta love a ghost, right? Perspective. I do feel like they have a new perspective on things. Like, I haven't seen this card since I've done this deck today. So, I do feel like somebody is like, got a clear headspace. Like, what's that old saying, seeing the forest through the trees or something like that? I think that's what it's called. I think that's how that goes. I don't know if my brain's working right, but yeah, I think that's how that goes. I do feel that this person is finally figuring it out, though. I don't think they want to hide any longer, okay? I think you brought this person a lot of happiness at some point. Oh, my gosh. And I think you're going to be very shocked by what comes in. Maybe what this person did was very shocking as well. Like, maybe what they did was very unexpected. Did y'all see that? Hold on. Let me get that. Oh, Lord, have mercy. God's making me work. He's like, you're going to have to bend today. Gotta get some exercise and stretch in, okay? I'm telling you. All right. So maybe that's your message too. Maybe y'all need to stretch. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. I had to stretch yesterday. I was tensed up yesterday. Tell y'all. Anywho, look, it's funny because I said something about forest, right? I'm gonna show y'all this. Something about a forest might resonate. Maybe you all like walking through like walking trails together. That might resonate for somebody. But I wanted something about a pond might resonate. But see, there's a bunch of trees and a forest here. Okay, but looky here. We also got trees. Something about trees. Maybe somebody likes to climb trees, or is a hold on. What's that called? Or how would I word that? A tree cutter? It'd be like I don't know if they have a specific name, but guys that climb up in the trees and cut them down. Maybe that's what this person does for a living. I don't know. But for me to keep seeing trees, I feel like that was very significant. And something about living in the city as well. So for some of you all, maybe somebody lives in the country, but some of y'all, somebody lives in the city. I'm getting both of that. vibe going on here. Okay, so anywho, maybe somebody liked to climb trees when they were a kid. I don't know. All right, Libra, what's going on? Did y'all see that? I just want to know if y'all seen that. The decks are hot today, okay? Commitment. So I think this person knows they caused you pain and they were in pain from running, but also I think they want to I think they know that they can cure that pain by coming in and offering commitment. I think they want to apologize for what they did. They don't want to keep causing pain. I think they know they've hurt you, Libra, and they know that. And because they know that, now it's like, okay, it's time that I do something. Like this person wants to offer marriage. Let's keep going because I'm curious what these other cards are going to be. Okay, Libra. Oh. So somebody definitely wore a mask. Like I said, they ran, they ghosted you, and they put on a front. Like they try oh, I don't have no feelings for Libra. Really? You don't? Huh? Okay. I bet you do. I beg to differ. Okay. Let's see. I do think that this person, maybe somebody's really into theater and art, like theatrical things. What's going on for Libra? This person definitely wore a mask. Maybe something about Halloween might resonate as well. It's been kind of a vibe today, I feel like. Divine feminine. So yeah, of course, they had a lot of chemistry with you because if you're a divine feminine, watch me, and you're a feminine energy, or you have more feminine energy, then of course you embody that. Like something about clay sculptures might resonate as well. Maybe somebody here definitely has a lot of what are those things? Like concrete, not clay, but clay might resonate, but concrete. What's the word I'm looking for? Statues. Concrete statues in their yard. You know, people like that. Like I know there's a lot of people out here that have those things. Like you might have Greek statues or not connected. Oh, we lost connection. Are we there? Y'all see me? Everybody good? Oh, we lost connection for a second. I seen it. It said reconnecting. Well, what the heck? That would have been bad. I didn't want to see that happen. Okay, we're still good. I still got 60% on my phone, so we're good. And we're on time. We're doing good. Okay, let's keep rolling. All right. Ooh. Oh, my lantern. I said, oh, my lantern. That's funny. Oh, somebody have a lantern? Because I usually say Lanta. I said lantern. I don't know. Something about a lantern might resonate. I was seeing those ones you hold. You know what I'm talking about? I was seeing that in my mind. Okay, so somebody here could be having a lantern. Oh, and that makes sense. Maybe somebody likes to go camping. I was getting camping because of the trees, everything that I was seeing. Somebody here likes to go camping. And the song Too Sweet by Hosier might resonate. Is that how you say that? Hosier? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Please don't come for me. But I think that's right. Anywho, beginnings. So somebody here definitely wants to come in. And I think that the new perspective is, for me, I think that this person is like, okay, I've gotten my headspace cleared out. And now I have a clean focus of what I want. A clear focus of that. And that is starting over with Libra, having a new beginning, bringing this person flowers. I think this person wants to, give you your flowers. I think they know that you've been them. I keep hearing it. You're too sweet for me. Oh. Get my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I'm telling you, you were too sweet for them. Look, I'm getting all red, all giddy feeling. Yes, I'm telling you. Yeah, you were. That's it. All right, Leaves. Let's see. Because Libras are sweet. Like, I ain't never met a mean Libra. Not really. I mean, my son can be mean, let me tell you. Piss him off and he's mean. But Libras are very balanced. They're very, like, they're set in their ways. Like, they want things a certain way. Yeah, because they're all about having that balance, right? The scale. But my son, he can be bossy, but he's very sweet though. Like, he's always looking out for, like, he does try to look out for others. He really does. And he's a very good friend, and he has a hard time making friends because he's so sweet. Like, and my daughter's the same way. She's a Taurus, and I was like that as a Leo. It was so hard for me to make friends. Still is. I don't have very many. So I don't even think I have one that I claim as my friend, and that's pretty much it. Like, I don't talk to nobody. And I don't even get to see her. So I'm a loner. But I have you guys, and that's what matters, right? I love having you guys, and this is what makes sense for me. So I'm meant to be here with you guys, I think. I really do. Oh, thank you, Cassius. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I always get so nervous singing. Somebody like drinking black coffee, like with nothing in it. Black coffee might resonate for somebody. Maybe this person likes drinking black coffee and you thought that was weird. I always think that's like, I don't know how people do it. I'm like, no, I ain't gonna be drinking a black coffee. I gotta have some creamer, okay? Finality. So I think the shocking thing that is going to happen is going to be the finality of this. I think you're going to be shocked as heck. Okay, Libra, I think you're going to be shocked to see this person come forward and finally reveal how they feel instead of just sitting here fantasizing about you. One more card from this deck for Libra. Trapped. Yeah. They felt trapped, I think, in their own mind. I think they were so trapped up here that they had to clear that, like I said, right? They had to clear their headspace because they were feeling trapped within. They weren't able to release that. And I think now that is about to change. So let's pull a few from my handy dandy oracle deck. My homemade deck. I loved doing this deck. I have to tell y'all, I loved writing these. I did. And I put so much like feeling into it. So, you know, we're protected here. I always keep my Bible next to me when I read. God's always with me, y'all. Trust me. I wouldn't be sitting here today if it wasn't for him. I am a survivor of a lot of things. And if you can relate to that, well, please subscribe, because I'm telling you, I know what it's like to be abused, to be used, to be left behind. I know all of it. I know how it feels. I've experienced it my whole entire life. And I refuse to be that person anymore. And you deserve to not be that person anymore. So, and if you are like me and you refuse to be that person anymore, I'm here for you. And we can get through it together. You know, I had to tell you guys, I was actually... Oh, I'm sorry, Libra. Let me finish that. Libra, I hope this helps. I love you guys so much. Keep rocking out there, all right? I'm all over the place. I'm used to doing individual readings. So when I go live, I'm like, oh. I'm ADHD, man. What can I say? I'm all over the dang place. But I wanted to tell y'all, so like, little TED talk real quick. This is how you know you have a toxic mother, all right? I want to tell y'all. I won't make this long. So please bear with me if you're in here. I was freaking out the other day. Like, I was kind of panicking at my mom's, and it was because I had received my festival ticket in the mail, and my mail was opened, right? And I had 2 wristbands that were added into my envelope. So somebody had opened my mail and put 2 wristbands in it that weren't mine. Well, I was panicking, and I do that sometimes because I have like I have complex PTSD, but I have triggers, right? So I get triggered by certain things, and it's like a panic thing for me. Like, oh, somebody opened my mail and put something in here. And I wasn't like panicking in a way that she was thinking. I was panicking in a way of like, is my ticket legit? Like, did somebody scam me? Did somebody take my stuff and take my ticket out of my envelope? And because I was freaking out, and my mom is standing here next to me, and my mom she's just not very, she doesn't think before she speaks. Okay. My mom's very toxic, does not think before she speaks ever, usually. And I love her, and I've had to like really build boundaries with her. But she looked at me because I was like freaking out, and I was trying to explain to her because she doesn't listen, right? And she thinks she knows everything. And she wasn't listening, and I'm telling her, I'm like, I gotta figure this out. And she's like, you're acting stupid. And I was like, it just set me off. For the first time in my life, I kid you not, this is growth, people. This is how you know you've awakened and you have ascended in over time. I looked at her and I said, don't call me stupid. And she said, well, you're acting silly. And I was like, yeah, you better say I'm acting silly, because don't freaking tell me I'm acting stupid. Because when I was younger, my mom actually had said something to me that never left me. And I was like, probably like 11 years old. And being a kid, you got a smart mouth usually. And I never cussed or anything like that. I was a pretty good kid. I really didn't cause some trouble like that. And I was very quiet. And my mom got mad at me. And when I was stormed up the steps, she said, you're acting like a little bee. And she actually said, I'm not going to say the word, but she actually said the B word. So imagine being that age and your mom says that to you. So it's always been like, you're acting like this. And therefore, my mom never sees nothing wrong with what she does. So the point of the matter is that I'm getting at is it's growth, people. It's growth, because for the first time in my life, I stood up to her and I was like, don't you dare. And my daughter even said something to me, and she's 9. She said, I heard you stand up to Nana. I was like, what? Because she was standing there. She heard her say it to me. And I was like, you're saying these things in front of my kids, man. Like, what is wrong with you? And my mom's 65. 65, you guys. Unawakened. Yeah. Like, I'm 35 on Saturday. I'll be 35. And I'm at a level that my mom may not ever be at. You know what I mean? Spiritually, anything. I mean, she believes in God. She goes to church every Sunday. She's very religious, but she judges me. She doesn't agree with the things that I do. And I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not doing divination. I'm not doing anything wrong. I literally just go with what I feel intuitively, right? So, but she doesn't take any of that into consideration, and she doesn't care. And she judges me. So I find it interesting, though, because, we're not supposed to judge others. It should be the first one to judge somebody. So, a little TED Talk for you today, but I just want to give y'all a little heads up as to, like, what my experience of my parents is, because I know a lot of you can relate to that and having crappy parents. I mean, my mom tried, I can't knock her too much, because my mom was, doing things and trying to take care of me and my brother, but she didn't do it completely alone either. So, but me, I do. And she doesn't know what it's like. And my kids are literally not even 2 years apart. Her experience was not like mine. So she tries to compare a lot. That's what my mom does. She thinks that like her traumas are like bigger than everybody else's. And I'm like, trauma is trauma, mother. Like, everybody freaking has it. I don't even care if it's a little bit. Everybody has trauma, and everybody has some form of anxiety. And she does not believe that. And I'm like, well, you're Delulu, and that's that. And I'm not, and I'm the one who will thrive a little more because I know more than her when it comes to those things, right? All right, Scorps, let's get into it. We had to have a little moment. We had to have a little chat first. All right. I'm sorry I took away from y'all's time a little bit. Oh, thank you, Cassius. I think I see happy birthday. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. I'm saying this coffee's kicking my tail because I'm rambling. Sally from this coffee. This coffee is espresso. And it's got me expressing myself. Okay. All right. Scorpions. My little scorpions. Hold on one second, guys. I'm going to hit my vape. I don't like doing it on camera because TikTok. This ain't no dang on TikTok. I'm not even on TikTok. What the hell's wrong with me? YouTube might not like it. So let me lean over for a minute. Hold on, y'all. I didn't know that guy did that song. Sorry, y'all. I had a moment. It kind of struck me. That guy, Niall, from One Direction, was on my TV. He did a song. He did that song. Why is everybody redoing that song? Something in the Orange. Everybody do that song? Because there's so many covers of that song. I think NGK did a cover of that song. No, he didn't. He did Sun to Me. Sun to Me was his cover. But Something in the Orange, I feel like everybody keeps doing that song. Anywho, whatever. That might be significant for you, Scorpio. That song by Zach Bryan. Maybe your person's name is Zach, or that name resonates for somebody here. I don't know. Or the name Brian might resonate as well. Let's see. Scorpio, we're going to put you at 205.15. Let's get it. All right. Do I want to use this deck? Yeah, I'm going to use this deck. I'm going to call to use this one again. All right. Oh. Oh, my lantern. I just said lantern again. You might be a cusper, because I just said that again. And I just said lantern in the last reading, which was for Libra. So you could be a Libra, Scorpio, cusp. But anywho, and I believe this card came out for them. Clinging. So you definitely could have somebody here spying on you, Scorpio. All right, what's going on for Scorpio, guys? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen these cards today out of this deck. So that's a first. So you have obsession. Somebody definitely obsessed with your booty. Okay, Scorpio. And I can see that because I love a Scorpio. Man, me and male Scorpios, just saying, it's intense, okay? So if you're a Scorpio and you ever met a Leo, I'm sure you experience the same thing. It's interesting, okay? All right, so thinking. Look, I was going to say it was very intense, and it's got that vivid red on there, giving very intense, like, vibes. You know what I mean? Something about stargazing could resonate for you guys. Like, maybe you and this guy. That's weird. So you could be dealing with a guy. Say that. But I was going to say, you and this person, you and this guy, you and this person could have definitely, like laid in a field and watched, stars together, or even in like I'm seeing a bed truck, the truck bed. Why did I say bed truck? What the hell is a bed truck? Oh God. Oh, I just need to keep going. Look, I don't know what's wrong with me today, okay? I'm in odd form. Because what? Truck bed. Maybe you had like a setup on a truck bed. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Ooh, y'all see that flipper? Thank you, God. So you definitely have somebody here who's thinking. Somebody could have vivid red hair. Like maybe you like putting vivid red in your hair. I've always thought about doing that, but I'm like, I'll stick with my purple or my blue. I can't do red because red's a lot of maintenance too. Plus, they're all messy. All these vivid colors are very, very intense with like stains. Like it stains everything. Yeah, my bathroom sometimes when my hair's done and I finish washing it, it looks like I might have had Barney in my bathroom. It's so purple. I'm not kidding. It's insane. Exhaustion. So somebody here definitely has, I feel like they're depleted. I think they're tired of sitting here obsessing over year. That was weird. Has it been a year? It sounded like I was going to say a year. So maybe you haven't spoke to this person in a year. For some of you, that might resonate. A year of no talking. Peace is on the bottom. So I feel like this person's exhausted because I think they want peace. I think they want to have some kind of like understanding of what this connection is because they don't know. And I think they're like, why am I obsessing over and I'm so infatuated with this person, but I haven't said anything to them. I don't think you know. I think they're very much craving you though. And something about the Olympics might resonate. I don't know why that came to me, but yeah. Maybe somebody likes watching the Olympics, or maybe somebody here was in the Olympics, or, you know, in gymnastics even. You could have been in gymnastics as a kid. Maybe that was something you did. I do feel like you're at a distance with this person, possibly. I feel like you would have to trap you. I wanted to come out. What was that? Open heart. Yeah. That makes sense, because I feel like that's it here. They're trying to have an open heart to this. I think they're going to be very vulnerable when they come forward, and I think that's what they're hoping, that you will be open and receptive to it. And I think that the distance between you guys is actually what's kind of exhausting them. I do get that as well. I think they're tired of the distance. Well, that was weird, because I didn't have that in my hand. It like fell out. It wasn't even in my hand, really. Boundaries. So maybe you put up boundaries with this person. Maybe you held your boundaries and you're like, hold the front door, Sally. Like, maybe somebody's named Sally. I don't know why I said that. But you're not going to come in here and treat me like Dookie and think that, or even like, not even treat you like Dookie. So for me to say it, maybe somebody treated you bad. And maybe the name Anna might resonate. That just popped up on my TV. Or Anna or Anna, however you might say it. That might resonate for somebody. But I do feel like you were like, no. Like, if you want me, then you're going to have to come and get me, right? Like, you can cling over here all day long and say, oh, you know, I want Scorpio. Well, if you wanted me, you would come and get me, right? You're not going to leave me hanging. You're not going to keep me exhausted over here. Like, figure it out. So I think you drew the line with this person. Something about the, I want to say Grand Canyon. That came to my mind. But I was just thinking, like, where is that? Is that Nevada? Can't really think right now, but I want to say yes. So something about Las Vegas or Nevada could resonate as well, but something about the Grand Canyon, or just like the desert. That's what I was looking for. Desert. I was looking for the word desert. So yeah, desert area might resonate for you guys, or maybe you went to the desert with this person once before on a vacation. Who knows? Like I said, stargazing was on here for me, so, or came to me earlier, and I see it in this card. So I do feel that that's very significant. Sorry, you guys. I was thinking, and I hadn't ingested for a second, so I was trying to pause. Sorry. Perspective. So I think that's it. So this person's new perspective is like, okay, I can't sit here and cling to Scorpio and not do anything at all. I got to do something. Like, even if I just confess how I feel, you know, I got to do something. So I do feel like that is where they're at. They're thinking, and they could be thinking, well, you know, Scorpio's better off without me. They deserve so much better. You know, they could be thinking that as well, for them doing what they did and leaving you behind. But I do think that we might get a few more cards here that might surprise us. So let's go. Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? Look, I'm putting this on obsession. It makes so much sense. It really does. Because I think that's, like I said, it's negative mind on here. And I was pretty much on that path with that, because I was saying they were thinking that you were better off without them. And that's negative talk. Like, you know, if you think negative like that, then it's not going to come out positive for you, right? Like, negative thoughts don't leave a positive life. So you got to think positive. And if they're thinking negative, well, that's what's holding this off too. Like, you know, you got to keep your thoughts positive for things to come to fruition, right? So I do feel like maybe this person, you know, it's one of those things where, like, you know, when you think about somebody obsessively, you think that somebody did something to make you think about them, right? And that's not always the case. A lot of times, you know, there are evil people out here that do some weird things, but a lot of times it's just you love somebody, and that's what it is. It's not, yeah, you're obsessed with the person you love. Yeah, makes sense. It's normal, right? Oh, God. That was weird. That wanted to come out, so it just flipped on its own. Okay. Hoping. Something about sunflowers could definitely resonate. I said that in another reading, and I want to say that was the Libra reading too, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know. I think this person is definitely manifesting you. I think that's where the thinking's coming in, because that went on my thinking card. I think the thinking is coming in, and that's where all this manifesting is coming in, because, you know, the more you think about something, you're manifesting it, right? So I do think that, does this person have a picture of you wearing a white dress? Not a wedding dress, but like just a white dress. Do you have a picture that you sent them in a white dress? I don't know why that came to me. If it does resonate, please let me know. I do think this person's thinking that, okay, well, if I keep just expecting the best, then it'll come when it's supposed to. But I think they're also kind of going back and forth. I think their mind is really playing tricks on them. I think they're trying to clear it, but I think it's messing with them a little bit. I do get that. I do get that. Something about pumpkins might resonate. Pumpkin spice might resonate. I know that's back in season. If you are a pumpkin spice lover, like me over here, I'm drinking it right now, honey. I am. I already bought me some pumpkin spice creamer. Okay. Early fall over here. I love fall. It's the best. Why wouldn't I? Emotional storm. Bam. Look, I was not wrong for saying that. So, yeah, this person is definitely, like, affected by this. They're exhausted. They really are trying to figure out, because I said they were depleted, right? They're going through it. They're not very stable right now. I don't think they're very stable. I think all this thinking's jacking them up. Like, oh, God. Oh, that was weird. Let's see what that is. Oh, but thank you, God. Conflicted. I was like, they're going through it. They're unstable. They are. I was not lying. Very hot and cold. Like they're like this. They're like a ping pong machine. They don't know where they want to go. Something about ping pong could resonate. I used to love those. Did y'all ever play the ping pong machines back in the day? Childhood memory unlocked right there. I used to love playing them damn things. And then I wasn't that good at it, but sometimes I was actually. Probably the only game I was probably good at in life. But let's see. Boundaries. It's going to come out for boundaries. Like I said, you put up your boundaries with this person because they were making mistakes. They were very lost. Like they had to figure it out, is what I'm strongly getting. I really believe that this person was really just, I think they feel very misunderstood, Scorpio. I think this person feels very misunderstood. I wish, I had to figure out how to put a banner up on here. I think you have to pay for that, but I'm going to figure that out, or how to like keep on the loop of what sign I'm on, okay? Because sometimes I don't say y'all's sign during the reading, and I know that makes it kind of confusing when y'all come in and catch me live. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I love that. I love the connection with that. Thank you. Thank you for that confirmation. That helps me. So I know I'm not crazy. I love it. Thank you so much. And I love that. Did you say a tortoise too? I love them. I love any kind of turtle, tortoise. Love them. I saw so many turtles last year trying to cross the road in front of me. And I was like, God is telling me to be patient. It will happen. I just need to be patient. Yeah. And here we are. Still being patient. But it's been rough, man. All right, let's keep moving, guys, because I don't want to run out of battery life or time. I got about... Oh, I actually had a flipper without me doing it. That was weird. And look what it said. And if y'all been hearing me the whole time, you know I don't really have no flippers up in here. It's time. This one don't flip cards. And when it does, it flips out a lot. This little baddie came out by itself. So, confirmation. It's time, honey. Okay? It's time for the emotional storm to end. It's time for the conflict to end. It's time. Confirmation again. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign. Okay. Let's see here. Twin flame. Did we get that card? No, we didn't for this reading. Okay. Losing my mind. Oh, okay. All right, Cassius. I'll be on the lookout for it. Thank you, girl. Oh, I love that his name is Hiccup. Isn't that from isn't that dragon named Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon? Is that his name? My son loves that show. That's the only reason I know. I'm not a big nerd like that, I promise. Well, I am a big nerd, but I only know that stuff because of my son. But I do think his name is Hiccup because my son be telling me. He's like, no, his name is Hiccup. Or his name is something. I'm pretty sure it's Hiccup. If you know that, then you can confirm. All right, the last card is Release the Heavy Guilt. So accurate. It really is. It's so accurate for what I've been saying because this person really needs to let that go. They got to let that go. If they keep, thank you, confirmation. I knew it was Hiccup. I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, if this person really releases, and that's why you're probably like mirroring this person and probably doing the same things that this person could be going through and feeling what they're going through is because, you know, if they're your twin flame, you're going to feel the things that they're going through. We tend to feel those things. But I do feel like I was right when I was saying, you know, that this person was very conflicted and they had to get past that mindset of, oh, I gotta be like perfect when I come back. Well, no, you don't have to be perfect, but you could at least just admit how you feel and confess that instead of just sitting in here over here on the sidelines and being a creeper and spying on me. You know, so Scorpio, that's what I have for you guys. I love you guys so much. I do hope it helps. I know I get to rambling, and I'm so sorry to all the other signs that might not have got a long reading. I'm so sorry. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? I feel like when those things happen, I really do feel that God is saying, you know, some signs just need a longer reading. It's not personal. It's a vibrational thing, I think. I really do, because I don't always go over like that. I try to keep them in the same time frame. It's just kind of hard to do when the message is so in depth, right? Ooh, roll the dice. It seemed important to say. So let's move it. Oh my lantern. Let's move it on. Gotta keep moving. I'm trying to get done in the next hour because I don't think anybody sent anything to my Venmo, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing any $5 readings unless something happens at the very end, you know what I mean? But no biggie. I just want to go live for you guys today and try to give back and also show up for the new subscribes and all that, the new fan members. I wanted to show up for you guys because I appreciate all the support. And yeah. Wanted to do that today, and I'm hoping I can go live more. Maybe I'll go live again tomorrow, and if you all want to do, you know, paid readings again, we can do that. You're welcome, Cassius. Thank you, girl. Thank you for being here. I need to make you a mod. I should make you a mod. I'll have to do that later, okay? Because I get so confused with this technology. All right. All right, who's next? Why am I having a brain fart? What's that about? Sag is next, right? Yeah. That was weird. Why am I forgetting where I'm at? I hear crows. Confirmation. Somebody might have something to say. Maybe that's why I'm confused. Like maybe somebody's confused and don't know what to say. Maybe they're trying to find the words. Okay, Sag. Let me write that down. Oh, Lord, look at me. Moving too fast again. 2:24:05 is your timestamp. Okay, let's go. What is going on for my Sagittarius? Hope. So I do feel like somebody here is definitely trying to, like, they're expecting the best to happen. They don't want to, like, expect the worst. So they're trying to keep their thoughts positive and keep their hopes positive as well. Their wishes and all that. Like, they're trying to be very positive. Aww. Well, thank you, Cassius. Yes, if you give me permission, I will definitely make you a mod if you'd like. Let's see. So finances. Okay, so somebody here is definitely focused on their work, finances, maybe trying to build up their finances. Maybe that was what held them back, Sag. Maybe they didn't have all their money in order and they didn't want to get in a connection with you and not be able to, like, buy you flowers, you know, because they didn't have the money. You know, maybe that's what it is. Like, it was very short. Like, something here was cut very short, Sag. Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh. But whatever it was, it caused somebody to ascend, whether that's you and this person together or just this person. Maybe you were already ascending when you met this person, or maybe y'all met at a time where you were both ascending, and that's why it was cut so short, because you were trying to both get on the same level. And maybe y'all weren't there yet. So let's keep going. We need to tell Sagittarius, my Saggies. Empty room. Well, that makes sense, because if you're ascending, typically you're sitting by yourself. I mean, really, because most people that are ascending, they're not over here hanging out with everybody. They're not. Because not everybody's going through that. You know, everybody ascends at their own time. So, you know, when you're ascending, everybody else normally isn't. I mean, unless you're in, like, a collective, like a lot of us are, you know what I mean? But that's different. But not everybody's there. You know, not everybody's on an ascension. They're really not. And I feel like this person has to really progress to get to that point. I think they had to sit alone to get there. Look, I see sing on the bottom. So somebody, I feel like somebody's ready to speak up and speak their truth. But let's see. What's going on for Sag? My Saggies. What's going on for Sag? What does Sag need to know right now? Ooh. So, shadow. Okay, so I think that's it. Like I was saying, they really had to just, they're really having to reflect. They're having to sit here and, like, reflect on who they are and what they've been doing, right? Like, who they are as a person, and their shadows. Like, they had to figure out, like, what is being hidden from everybody, and they have to work on that first, is what I got to my mind, is work on that first. So this person had to do this first. They could not be in a relationship. That's why this was cut short. God had to cut this short because there was a lot of passion here, a lot of passionate love between you and this person. Definitely something about red roses resonates for you guys. Maybe this person did give you a red rose, and it could have, I'm getting Beauty and the Beast vibes. I cannot grab this card. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I'm getting definite, like, Beauty and the Beast vibes because, you know, it's that one single rose. You know, Beauty and the Beast, that's how it was the one single rose in the case. So that could resonate for somebody here. But, and something about vines might resonate. I do think, though, that they had to really, like, focus, because if they didn't, they weren't going to be able to come in and offer you what you really deserved. And I really do get that a lot. And I do think that they really had to do some deep thinking. And the Chew card, it says that deep thinking, remembering, you know, really reflecting. Interesting. I looked up at my TV and Part-Time Lovers is on. I'm not kidding. There's a song called Part-Time Lovers by Hazlitt. That was so weird. But maybe that's what it was. Like, maybe they were not giving full attention. It was all part-time. like they were being a part-time lover, like they weren't being very committed to you the whole time. And I think that and that was because really they were working on other things like their money, their well-being in a sense, and making sure they could provide that for you someday. Let's keep going. Okay, else can we tell Sagittarius? Uninvited guest. Oh my goodness. So there's that creepy card again. So to me, I think you're gonna be kind of shocked because I think somebody's gonna like show up uninvited, but you're not gonna be knowing about it. But also, it says big change on here. So that went on my finances card, and I do think that this person had a big change happen in their life, and that was why they left then. But also, I think that's what's going to be the moment of decision now. Like they have to decide, okay, well, now that I got my finances together, can I go forward? Like, am I able to go forward now and offer this home? So I think you feel like home to this person. I really do. I feel like you're like their safe haven. Like they feel safe with you. And I think they want to provide that for you, Sag. I think they want to provide, you know, a home. They want to provide a safe space for you as well. They want to make sure that you feel safe because that is important, right? I know for me, I want to feel safe with somebody. I don't want to feel like I'm walking on eggshells or, you know, or living in fear or anything like that. So I definitely think that feeling safe with somebody is very important. What is that? I want to see something. Something about like an extra door to a room or something. I don't know why I got that. That was so weird. Like a secret door. It's a little creepy. This ain't Clue. What the heck? I don't know. Maybe Clue resonates for somebody. Because why am I thinking like a secret door? Yeah, Clue could definitely resonate. Maybe somebody likes to play Clue or likes the movie Clue. I don't know. Or maybe played it a lot as a kid. I know I did. I think though, see, to me, I think this person really does want to be able to, like, because I put home on top of Rose. So somebody's name could be Rose. And that's got the name Hope too. I actually have a friend that was named Hope. It was like her, I think that was her middle name. But I think this person wants to be able to like bring roses into the home and provide those things for you. I think that's what they're looking forward to. And look, I see photograph on the bottom. So somebody's definitely like looking at photographs of you and them, or just photographs of you that they have. Look, single. Somebody's definitely single. And that went on my ascending card. Makes sense. So somebody's like I said, by themselves, not around people, very much isolated, independent, you know, alone. Let's keep going for Sag. What's going on for Sag? Street. Ooh, that's weird. Because he's walking down the street, and then the street card came out. So maybe somebody here, like, maybe they walk a lot? I don't got that. Why did that come to me? That was so weird, because he's walking. So this person likes to walk a lot. Maybe that's what they're doing. Going on a lot of walks because they're trying to clear their mind. And I do feel like maybe there's something about sports and exhibits. Okay. Somebody likes a lot of expensive purses. Somebody here collect expensive purses or just like to collect them. That is weird because I thought I said something about mirroring each other, but I'm not sure if I did or not. But there's a mirror. So I do feel like you and this person are mirroring each other. I think this person's been worried about their appearance. I think they want to make sure that they look good, you know, and all those things fall in place when they do decide to come forward and uninvite themselves, in a sense, be that uninvited guest at your door. I do think that that is their goal. I think they want to work on that. So I think that they're trying to work on their appearance. Okay, Sag, let's get some cards from my deck and see what's going on, okay? Thank you guys so much for being in here, liking the live and all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys so much. To the ones who are here with me. And if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to my channel. All right, so I really need to get a drink, but I'll do that right after I'm done with Sag. Okay, and y'all, yes, I had to mix these a lot. If I don't, they won't mix. I had to shuffle them. Good. Oh, we got like 3 cards right there. Let me read them. All right. That's exactly how many I needed to. I usually pull 4. God was like, here you go. Thanks, God. Appreciate it. So, you could be seeing a lot of animals recently. Like, that's how you're getting messengers. So, basically, you could be seeing crows. You could be seeing owls, butterflies. Something about a street light might resonate. Somebody have a street light outside their house. Like, actually on the street. I don't know. And it could be raining where you're at. Could be raining a lot. I don't know. Anyway, animal messengers could be definitely significant for you. So, like, you could be seeing a ton of butterflies, moths, even flies and such. Like, I just believe that all these things are, I don't know about flies, but I do know that, like, butterflies, moths, and things like that are messengers for us. Travel could definitely be involved for you and this person. Love at first sight. Oh, that's upside down. Sorry, y'all. Love at first sight. So this was definitely like a sudden connection with this person. I do feel it. Like I said, it was very passionate and it was very short. And I always feel your energy. So this person is definitely feeling your energy. Like, even though you might not think they do, like I said, you're definitely mirroring each other, Sag. So this person is definitely feeling your energy. Okay. So, Sag, I do hope that helps. I'm trying to move it along here and get done. We have, what, 3 more signs to do, you guys? So, let's get her done, okay? I should be done probably in the next 40 minutes or so. And again, if you guys do want to send anything to my Venmo for a quick reading at the end, you are more than welcome to do that. If I don't see anything by then, though, I won't stay live. I'll just end the live at that point, okay? But I do appreciate you guys and any donations that are sent to my Venmo. I am appreciative. I don't think anybody sent anything, but if you do, I appreciate you always. Especially because right now I'm going through a lot financially, so anything definitely helps me. Okay, so I appreciate you guys. I really do. Let's begin. All right, also, Sag, I love you guys so much. I do hope that helped you guys, okay? And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys so much. All right, Capricorn, are y'all ready? Are you ready? I feel like I need to change my songs. Hold on a second, you guys. I like exploring stuff on here for a second. Maybe I'll go to country. I can't hear it anyway. But it helps when I look up, because sometimes it helps me resonate with the readings. I don't know, it's weird. Stuff plays at the perfect time for me when I'm doing my readings. Oh my gosh. It's so funny. Because look, yesterday I did a reading with Archer. And Archer Astrology, if you're not aware of who I'm talking about. But when I did a reading with him yesterday, he had mentioned this song by Casey Musgraves called Dry Spell. And I kid you not, it is playing on my TV right now. And I don't even know why, because I've really never listened to it but like once or twice. So that could be significant. Maybe somebody here can relate to that song right now. Capricorn, maybe that's how you're feeling. Been going through a dry spell. You know, I do keep it pretty friendly over here. I try not to go too crazy. But yeah, maybe that's how y'all are feeling right now. I understand. I've been celibate for a while. We're all in this together. If you're celibate, hey, it's good on you, man. Let me tell you. Look, and as I say that, ecstasy flew out for y'all. I wasn't even starting yet. Ecstasy. So yeah. Definitely some exotic vibes going on for y'all already, Capricorn. Okay, so what's going on, Cap? What y'all got going on? A lot of intense energy, Cap. All right, already. So let me see where I got y'all at. We're going to start you at 39, 30. All right, let's get it. All right. What is going on for Capra? Okay. Quickness. So somebody abandoned you, Cap. And I feel for you because I know how that feels. Somebody definitely left you out in the cold, walked away from you and didn't give you a rhyme or reason as to why. Is what I'm getting. They didn't speak their truth. And something about camo might resonate. Maybe somebody's in the military, or maybe somebody likes to hunt and wear camouflage. I don't know. You or your person could like to hunt. Mistakes. Well, that makes sense because I said they abandoned you, right? They made mistakes. That's a mistake. So let's keep going. Cap. Can we tell, Cap? This person was very lost, Capricorn. They were a lost soul. And that's why they... Oh, I can't make it up. Thank you, God. I got chills, too, as I said that. So, somebody is going through something. I said lost soul, and it says unstable on this card, and it always stands out to me. Something about a red hoodie could resonate. Somebody might have a red hoodie, or maybe you have a hoodie of theirs that's red. That seems very significant for somebody. I don't know. I think this person is just sitting here like, okay, what do I do? Like, I messed up. I made mistakes. But what can I do? Oh, Cassius, it's on, oh goodness, let me think. I believe it's Elevated Lightworker Tarot. It should be the name. If that's not it, you'll see my face. There is a picture of me. So that's confirmation. You won't be sending it to just anybody. But it should be me wearing a red shirt. I think I'm wearing a red shirt in that picture. And I need to post that. I need to figure out how to pin. That's going to be my goal after this live, y'all. I'm going to look into how to do certain things because I'm still learning. I don't know much about going live and all the bells and whistles to it. So once I get, more savvy with that, I'll be pinning my things down here for you guys. Because I didn't even see that when I went in to do, maybe it's down here. Let me see. I don't want to fudge up nothing. No. What? Community? No, I don't want to do that. That's chat. What's this? Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. Okay. No, I don't know. I don't have a thing. Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely look into that after this because I don't know. But my Venmo is listed in my bio, on my channel, my info. My Venmo link is there. It'll take you straight to it. I do know that. I'm just horrible at trying to figure stuff out with technology, I tell you. Well, that was strange. Okay, let's see here. Somebody have a Spider-Man tattoo. Why did I say Spider-Man tattoo? Maybe somebody have a Spider-Man tattoo. I was going to say spider web. So maybe somebody has kids here that really like Spider-Man, or maybe something about the new Spider-Man movie might be significant. Maybe that's something you just recently seen. I don't know. But I said Spider-Man. So, but I seen the spider web, and I was feeling called to say somebody had a spider web tattoo. But then again, I said Spider-Man tattoo. So either or. Take that out of resonance. Oh my gosh. Bingo. I love it. Thank you for confirmation. See, I'm picking up y'all's energy. I know I'm not crazy. Thank you for confirming that. I love that. And somebody might really like to paint. I see that paint was really sticking out to me there. Somebody could be an artist. But I do feel like this person was very... So you got elusive in one day. So somebody here was definitely elusive before. And I think now they're like, okay, I'm just hoping that one day I'll get another chance. Because I know I messed up. I know I made mistakes. I know I wasn't honest with Sag. or not Sag, what the heck, Capricorn. Might be a Sag Cap, because who knows? Or you can have it in your chart. Sorry, you guys. But I do think that they know that they have to do something right. You know, they have to do better, because if they don't, they're gonna lose their opportunity. I do think they know that. So let's keep going, Cap. Oh my god, that flew out at me. Intimacy. So you could have already been intimate with this person. If not, you don't have to take that. But I'm saying that some of you all have been intimate here with somebody, and it's also something that this person keeps going back to. Like, they're reflecting on that. And somebody also might have, like, if you're a male watching me, or if you're dealing with a man, they can have, like, long hair, like, lengthy, you know, not short. Like, you know, a lot of guys have short hair, but this person I'm referring to could have, like, shoulder length hair. But I do think that this person's been having a lot of those thoughts, and I think they're trying to not think so much about that per se, because they don't want to just focus on that. I think they're just trying to focus on all of it. I think they want to confide in you, and I think that's where I think they're missing that. I think maybe they used to confide in you and they're missing that now. That wanted to come out. Yeah. They're confused because, like, and I think they left you confused. By abandoning you, I think when they abandoned you, it left you very confused and you didn't know, like, why. I don't think you understood, like, why they did it, which makes sense. We never understand why anybody abandons us, really, you know? But I am getting that. Like, this person left you very unsure. Like, they didn't know what they wanted, so therefore they left you confused in the process. And I think that they're really gonna have to do something here. Let's see. Was I not saying? Look, they're unsure. They're stressed out. This person's going through it. Maybe work is stressing this person out. Maybe this person works in an office. Maybe they're like a business manager, or maybe they're just I'm losing my voice, so somebody definitely needs to speak up. They want to speak. Because I really haven't done that all day, except for like once. And I think that was for Taurus. You definitely could be dealing with somebody who has a very, like, what is that word I'm looking for? Like, a job that's very busy. I wasn't looking for the word busy, but like draining. That fly just flew across my face again. That fly loves messing with me today. Maybe their job is very draining for them. Like, it just takes everything out of them. They have to really, like, put in a lot of effort, and there's just a lot of, maybe they're having arguments at work. Maybe there's just a lot of tension here, and maybe that's what happened also for you and this person. I feel like the mistakes were that, you know, there was tension here. There was this, them being unstable affected the connection. Okay, that is what I'm really strongly getting. Or maybe they weren't stable in a lot of things, and maybe they had to figure that out. Like, you know, being elusive, you know, trying to act like they weren't interested when really they were. A lot of trickery was involved. Let's keep going. Oh, my Lanta. Can we deal with an earth sign? I'm getting a lot of green in here. Beginnings. So I think after this emotional storm passes and they get through whatever it is that they're going through emotionally, I do believe that this person is going to want to try to come forward and offer you something, some type of new beginning, and try again with you. Of course, I don't have a time frame on that, but I do know that that is what is coming out. Okay, so let's see. Cards sound funny. Man, this card loves to come out today, honey. Clinging. So you definitely got, that's the energy though. That's really the energy for a lot of people, that a lot of people are just sitting on the sides over here spying, watching everybody and clinging to them, but they're not speaking, right? That is a lot of the energy. There's no speaking. There's silence. I do think that even though this person was very elusive before, They haven't let go, right? Like they might make you think that they didn't want you, but in reality, they're clinging. They do want you, okay? They're still hoping that one day they get a chance, okay, Capricorn? That wanted to come out, and I don't know, it was really strange. I felt it. Clarity. So I think one day you are going to get the clarity that you've been waiting on. I think you are going to get the honesty that has been like bubbling and boiling, right, to come forward. And I think you've been waiting on that. And I just saw 222 on the timer, so that could resonate for somebody. Maybe you're seeing 222 a lot. I do think that you could have met this person online as well. Maybe you'll have an online connection, you and this person, Capricorn. It could have been how you met them. And I do feel like this person, somebody could be into photography. I did say art. I said somebody could be very much into art, very artistic. Photography to me is an art. So you could definitely be into that. And they could also be looking at photos of you if you all have photos together. Okay, so let's get one more out of this deck. Oh my gosh, I love that star. Love that. I love that. I do, because it's confirming what I'm saying. I love that. Thank you. Exhaustion. So yeah, I think this person is exhausted from, trying to bury these feelings of, wanting to be intimate with you, and all these feelings that they're having. They're exhausted. They're depleted by that. And I think they've had enough. I think they're tired of the journey. I think they're tired of waiting. And I did shuffle these before I did anything. So let me see if I can get a little shuffle. We're going to get a couple from my deck, and then we'll move on to our Aquarius, okay? And hopefully I'll be done in about 3. That's my goal. 3 p.m. All right. Oh, so something about the full moon could be significant. So maybe this person had, had a realization around the full moon that the last one we just had, because it was very intense. So maybe somebody here definitely could have had their like aha moment, like, oh, like light bulb moment. Yeah, definitely. So that could resonate for somebody. Maybe a full moon might be significant for somebody here. Look, financial abundance. Now, I did say somebody could be stressed about money in their work. So somebody here definitely is going to have an increase in their finances and be financially abundant. But also, I do feel like somebody here has been stressed about that. And I think this person was stressed. And then you have seeing angel numbers. So I think you and this person have definitely been seeing angel numbers. Like I said, we saw 2, or I did, and that confirmation, seeing angel numbers. So you could definitely be seeing 222 a lot. That could be something you're seeing. Okay, so this says it's not time yet. So, Cap, I do feel like there's new beginnings coming, but I think you guys, I think that God has to prepare both of you to get ready for this. And I think he's saying it's not time yet, because maybe this person is trying to get their finances in order first, because maybe they had some finance issues and they don't want to put that on you, right? They don't want to bleed that onto the connection. So, Cap, I hope this helps. And I do hope that you enjoyed the reading. And I do hope this person gets it together and comes forward. Okay. So with that being said, I will see y'all on the next one, I hope. And I love y'all so much. And thank you for your support always. I am always appreciative. Now, let's see here. We are going to move on up. Why did I just get that song? Moving on up to the east side. Somebody moving to the east side? Maybe somebody lives in the east side of where they live. Or maybe East Coast might resonate. The Jeffersons might resonate. I don't know why I started singing that. Janet. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's the Jeffersons. Yeah. It's George Jefferson, girl. I don't know what made me think of that song. But I guess that was the message, like somebody's moving to the east side. Maybe, oh, maybe that's the energy for Aqua. Okay, Aquarius. So maybe somebody here is moving to the East Coast, or maybe somebody's going to have to move to the East Coast to be with you, Aquarius. Okay, is that the energy? And you know, so crazy, that one song, I just seen it pop up. Or what's it called? Think I'm in Love with You by Chris Stapleton. That can resonate for somebody. Maybe that's it, Aquarius. Maybe this person's realizing now that they're in love with you. Okay. Oh my gosh, Janet. No way. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. And you live in Virginia Beach and she's from Virginia Beach. That's crazy. I love that. I love how we're all in sync. Love that. So I'm on the right path then. So definitely something about East Coast. I just can't believe I was singing the Jeffersons. Like, moving on up. I used to watch that show a lot when I was a kid. It's one of my favorite shows. Love it. I used to sing the song all the time. Name James might resonate. I've just seen it pop up on my TV. James. And Gabriella. If I see it, I call it. Because why not? There's a meaning for it, evidently. All right, let's get going. Got my coffee boost. All right. Aquarius. Every time I say that, I think of that song Notorious by B.I.G. Biggie Smalls. So that could be significant for somebody here. But yeah, every time I say Aquarius, Notorious comes to mind. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. Anywho. Oh, that too. Yes. Duran Duran. Yes, for sure. Dang, I didn't even start yet and that flipped on me. Well, Aquarius. So, girl, I hear you. You ain't old, girl. You ain't old. We are seasoned. Forgotten person. Okay, so Aquarius, this could be somebody that you have forgotten about. Like, this is a past person. It says past on here, so it could be like an old friend. Could be somebody that you just totally forgot about. All right? Don't even have a clue that they could be interested in you. And you might be surprised to find out that they are. All right, so Aquarius, we're going to put you at, we're just going to say you started around 256. I am going to go back and look for exact time stamp, but for right now, that's what we have, okay? So we'll start you there, and then I'll update it when I go back, okay? So what is going on for Aquarius? What can we tell Aquarius, guys? Oh, gosh. Okay, Aquarius, do you need a rest? It's funny because I was talking about coffee before I started. I said I got my little coffee boost. Do you need your coffee too? Do you need your coffee boost, Aquarius? Because I'm right there with you. I am so there. And do you need a vacay like I do? I need to go back to the beach. I'm just saying. I hope to go back someday soon. I miss it. It's like my home away from home. I don't feel like I belong in the city. I feel like I belong on a beach somewhere with my toes in the sand. But anywho, so somebody could be on vacation right now or on the beach, but I do feel like you're taking a pause. I feel like somebody here is definitely taking a pause. There is a new beginning coming in here because it says new beginning on this card. But I think God is saying just to rest, to take a break, take a breather. New journeys are coming. Sadness will be gone, but you need rest. Okay, so let's keep going. That song Rhinestone might resonate for somebody by Casey Musgraves. I love that song. Dang. And you know what's crazy? That card flipped so hard and like landed in a weird way. And I have to tell y'all, affairs, which is interesting. It was upside down. It was like leaning like this, the card was. So it makes me wonder, like, this person had things flipped upside down because of what they were doing. I think somebody was involved here. I do think that maybe you forgot this person and put them in the past because they did something wrong. And you didn't want no part of that. You had to take a rest. I think this person had to rest after maybe doing something too. I think they did something wrong and they needed to take a step back. Okay, what is the Aquarius? Oh, and they need to, you need to stand firm. I do feel the need to say that. You need to stand firm, because if this person was out here doing that, you know, make sure that you're making, they're clean, so to speak. Like, they're doing the right thing. Because if it was a third party situation with a person, because it says mistress on this card, and I hate talking about those things, but you know, those things do happen. There are people out here that, you know, do go their separate ways due to an affair happening, you know, and a lot of people forgive and get back together. And, you know, I don't judge, so I'm not here to judge nobody, but I'm just saying that this person could have left you behind for somebody else. And God is saying you need to stand firm. Don't let your boundaries down and let your guard down just because this, you know, person wants to come back and have a new beginning after taking a rest. Okay? I think that's what God is saying. I think he wants you to like stand here with your sword and be like, all right, if you want to come forward to me, you got to prove yourself. You got to show me that it's worth it, right? And that might not be for all of you, but I do believe for some, y'all see that? For some of you, I do believe that was the case. And look, taboo. So something about a flock of birds might resonate. Maybe somebody just recently seen like a big flock of birds. I actually seen a flock of birds. What was that? A day or two ago? And I seen a bunch of shadows floating above me going forward. And when I looked up, it was a big flock of birds. And I was like, oh, snap. And I see 212 at the top of my live screen. So that could be an angel number that resonates for you guys. Maybe you're seeing 212. Or maybe somebody's born on February 12th. Or something about February 12th might resonate. Something about Morgan Wallen might resonate. He's on my TV. So, felt the need to say that. Maybe the name Morgan might resonate. Maybe somebody's named Morgan, or you're dealing with somebody named Morgan. All right, let's keep going. Aquarius. Sorry. Every time I say it, I can't help it. So, I do feel like this person felt like you were kind of like, I think they're very curious. I think they're very curious. I think they're curious of what you're doing. I think they're not sure what you're doing. I think y'all had a really close connection. See them here standing in the middle of a hurricane. Maybe that song Hurricane by Luke Bryan might resonate. Not Luke Bryan. What the heck? Luke Combs. Lord, I'm better than that. Why'd I say that? I don't never mess up like that. Not when it comes to music. But Luke Combs and the song Hurricane could definitely resonate for somebody here. But I do feel like they felt like it was a crime to like do the right thing. But really, oh my gosh. And I just looked up and he said it ought to be a crime. What? Because of the song that's on. Morgan Wallen's Spin You Around. That could be significant for somebody. What the crud? It's crazy. Thank you, God. I love that. I'm looking down. I see the word crime. And I said that. And I look up. And then that's what he said in the song. Love it. Anywho, I do feel like, you know, oh, I missed the card. Sorry. I'm all over the place. Y'all, I'm getting tired because, you know, we're on Aquarius. I start shutting down. I'm like a robot. I'm like, ah. Okay. Anywho, somebody here had to go through a lot of changes. Okay. They had to fix what they were doing. And if they were doing an affair and having any kind of third party shit going on, pardon my French, if they were doing anything like that, they had to change. They couldn't just keep sitting here and doing this taboo stuff. They couldn't keep doing that to themselves. And somebody here can have curly, wavy hair. I don't know if I need to say that. But I do think that somebody really wants to come in and show you that they've changed is what I'm really getting. I think they want to come in and actually show you that they've done the work. And this is somebody that you don't, I don't think you're going to expect this, because this is somebody that, look, somebody you had a breakup with, Aquarius. You and this person definitely had some kind of breakup, separation. Like I said, this is a forgotten person. So you and this person definitely are separated, you know, had an ending. And I think that's where the rest is coming in as well. Like y'all had to take a rest, right? Let's see, Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius? What's going on? What the heck? What's going on for Aquarius? Oh, God. Oh, we got a flipper in there. This card likes to come out today. I don't know what's up, but I keep getting the vibe that a lot of people bit off more than they can chew. I really do. I keep saying that, and that's really the vibe I'm getting, because, like, oh, they put on this front that they're this, this, and this, but in reality, they weren't. Something about bugs might resonate, but they put on a good front is what I'm really getting. And I bite my lip. So somebody's definitely been biting their lip, because I haven't really done that the whole time I've been on here. Maybe they're going through a legal issue because law came out. Maybe they're nervous. Oh my gosh, maybe they had because that went on the affair card. So somebody here could have had an affair with somebody that led to a legal issue. That's not for everybody, but somebody here could have definitely had some kind of third-party thing going on where it led to them having to go take somebody to court. You know, maybe they don't want you to be involved and they didn't want you to have anything to do with that, and they didn't bring it to your attention. But maybe somebody here maybe somebody had to go through a divorce. Maybe this person was married. Are you dealing with somebody who was married and when y'all met, it just, wasn't time and you had to wait for him to leave this person, break up with this person and walk away and end whatever they had going on with this person and end their marriage, if that's the case. Not everybody will resonate with that, but if this person was already involved with somebody, they had to come to terms with what they really wanted, right? They have to make sure that that's the decision they want to make. So I do believe somebody here has been doing the work because Ascending came out. I do feel like this person has definitely been doing work on self. Okay, let's see. What else for Aquarius? Aquarius. My phone just dinged. Somebody's going to send you a message after silence. I'm telling you. Because my phone, I just got a text. So somebody is wanting to send you a message after a long time of nothingness, of no words, a lot of just silence. I mean, really, a lot of taboo and silence is what happened here. I'm telling you. Divine timing. So I do believe that after this person goes through their changes and does what they need to do, this is when divine timing steps in and says, okay, like, it's time, I think God is going to step in when it's time. And he may have already been doing that. He may have already stepped in. Because this person here, like I said, I believe is going to send a message after a long period of silence. So let's get a couple of cards from my deck, okay? I'll tell you what, I've been sitting here trying to think also what I'm going to make for dinner, and I have no idea. And I have to feed my kids, right? I have to feed my kids, and I'm like, what am I going to feed them? I don't know. But whatever. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. Ooh, what did I say? Marriage and commitment. So this could be a numerous of things. Somebody wants to definitely come in and offer you commitment now and possible marriage. But I did say that somebody had to end the marriage before they could come in. I'm just saying. So that could definitely be the case for some of y'all, okay? Somebody could definitely already be in a commitment. And they have to go through the legal process of getting out of it, right? I can't believe we're getting flippers. My cards don't flip. So this is shocking. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Okay. Let's see. I'm off the top. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. Soulmate. So definitely could be like a soulmate connection here. Oh my gosh. I was going to say something about butterflies, and white butterfly came out. So you could be seeing a lot of white butterflies recently. You might be seeing a lot of white butterflies, okay? And it is interesting because I got the change card and there is a butterfly. So butterflies could definitely resonate for somebody here. And I'm going to pull one more just for heats and giggles. You're always on my mind. So you're always on this person's mind. So I do believe this person wants to say something. I do believe they want to speak up. My ears itching, some confirmation. But I think they have to figure out this legal thing first. I do think there is something legal going on here that they have to figure out. That's just what I'm really strongly getting. So, but they do want to speak up because I just got choked up all of a sudden. But Aquarius, I do hope this helps. I hope that it resonates. And if it does, please comment down below. Let me know, you guys, because it does help me. And let's see. And I will see you guys on the next one, okay? And we will move on to the lovely Pisces, last but not least, right? And we will get her done. I feel like I've done pretty well today. I didn't do too bad. I mean, well, 3 hours is kind of long, but I did chit-chat a little. So, you know, it happens. It probably would have been a little bit shorter if I wouldn't have been talking so much. I get really in-depth. I don't like cutting my, my stuff short. I don't want to do that. I don't want to, like, cut you guys out of getting actual reading. I try to give all the deets. I want to give all the details because I want to know the details too. Oh, thanks so much, Janet. I appreciate you, girl. I'm glad some of it resonated. It might, like I said, not all of it might not, because I know some of it was kind of like I was a little back and forth with a little bit of different stuff, I think, but yeah. I hope it resonates, girly. And hopefully whoever that person is can get it together. I'm telling you. A lot of peeps are struggling. I hate it though. I wish everybody could just, figure it out and get back together and live happily. I do. I wish for everybody to have union and get back together with the person they're meant to be with, not with anything bad or toxic, right? Yeah, it was similar. Fire sign actually came out at the end, so it makes sense. It makes perfect sense, Janet. It does. Because I do remember out of my deck, I got the fire sign card. I don't know. I'm just taking a little breather for a second, y'all. Might as well. We're on the last one, right? Woo-wee. Plus, I know Archer will be going live soon, so I don't want to miss that. I gotta go mod. I gotta go moderate for Arch. I can't leave him hanging, which I know he's got help. I know he's got all of us. He's got so many of us, but I do like to help out as much as I can. I do. All right, Pisces. My Pisceans. Why not call you Pisceans? Are you doing a Cancer? What? Why did I do that? That was weird. That was really strange. I just saw a moth on my screen. Sometimes moths might resonate for you. Pisces. All right, I'm going to hit my vape 1 second. And then we will continue. Okay, I'm ready. I think. Maybe. Yeah, we're ready. All right. Pisces, what's up? We made it. My hair's a hot mess. I just realized y'all could see my whole hot mess ass up close when I did that. I need to wash my hair. Don't be judging. All right. Anyways, yes, we made it. We are here. We made it to Pisces. All right, Pisces, you're going to be at 3. You know what? We're going to give it 314 right on the nose. We'll wait a few seconds. We'll just wait a few seconds, okay? All right, God. What does Pisces need to know currently? What is current? What does what does Pisces currently need to know? What is wrong with me? Calm down. Coffee. I blame the coffee, y'all. Sorry, Pisces. Maybe somebody's very giddy. Maybe somebody's very like, I've been very giddy for the past like five minutes. So maybe somebody's very giddy right now. What's going on? Oh, we got a flipper. A flipper. Yes, you are giddy. You know why you're giddy? Because you're in your feminine energy. Okay. Of course you're giddy. You know, I love that word. It cracks me up. It sounds funny. You're very happy right now. I think you are, but I don't think this person is. Somebody, are you giddy too? Whoop, whoop. I'm just kidding. All right, let me get this card real quick. Hold on, y'all. Oh my God. Jeez Louise. But somebody is sad. Somebody is down in the dumps. Now, maybe you were. You know, maybe you were down in the dumpies and you had to pick yourself up. You know what I'm saying? But if not, I do feel like you're over here doing your own thing and somebody here is just kind of, not doing too great. Maybe somebody had a loss recently. Somebody lose. If you did, or your person, I'm so sorry if you're lost. If you are going through that right now, because I know how hard that is. Maybe there's some influences that are causing the sorrow for this person. Some negative attachments, you know, negative third parties could also look. Cloudy judgment. Can't make it up. Thank you, God. So definitely somebody here could definitely have had a lot of like illusions before, didn't know what they wanted, is what I just heard in my head. They didn't know what they wanted. And if they had any kind of like negative influences like addictions or anything like that, obviously that's going to distort any kind of clear judgment. You're not going to have clear judgment. You're going to have cloudy judgment. So if that is the case, something about the infinity symbol might resonate. Maybe somebody here might have like a infinity tattoo or a necklace with an infinity symbol. And somebody could have been born in the month of August or on the 8th. I just got that. That might not resonate for everybody. Oh my gosh, Janet. Thank you so much. Let me look, girl, because I'm blind as hell. I'm all up in the phone. Let me just get all up in the screen. I don't know if I got it. Girl, I hope I got it. I hope you send it to me. Let me look. I don't know if I can look on here, girl. What if I can get on my Venmo on my computer? My computer. Hold on. Girl, I hope I got it. I'd be mad for you and for me. Let's see. Oh, dang it. Hold on, Pisces. Don't get mad at me. We gotta figure something out because Janet has to go in a minute. Let me see. I'm gonna try to log in real quick. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Thank you for confirming that. I love that. Let me see if I can log in my Venmo. Because I think my Venmo is logged in on my computer. But let me see. I might want to send me a code and stuff. Oh, come on, you slow thing. Okay. Go here. Next. No, I'm not a robot. Lord have mercy. What the heck? Sorry, y'all. Just bear with me. I ain't forgot you. We gotta see what's going on. Oh, fudge sickles. Come on. Ain't nobody got time for your technical difficulties. Oh, my Lanta. I can't. Is there a way to. Hey, I have a question. Do y'all know if I like. That would have went to my phone. I feel like. Hold on a second. Hair down. Something's weird. Just trying to get in here. I hate passwords and shit. Like, why? I'm going to put it in like this. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Lightworker tarot. Let's try it that way. Why do they all, you know, when they hide the password, I be getting irritated. I don't know about y'all, but I get mad. So I'm like, why are you hiding it? I gotta see. What is going on? Why is it being a pain in my ass? I hate technology. If you can't tell, well, welcome to my channel. Let's try it this way. I feel like a goof right now. I'm so sorry, Janet. I have the worst luck sometimes. I really do. Let me put my phone number in here. Maybe that's what's going on. Go back. Change. Because I don't know what it has it under. And I don't usually log, like, I stay logged in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't log out. Story of my life. Some weird stuff. Story of my life. Bruh. I sound like my son. Bruh. Literally. That's how I feel right now. He's telling me my password is wrong and I'm gonna cry. Okay, there we go. I think we got in there. Hold on. Send code. Please. Yes, remember the device. That'd be nice. Oh, that rhymed. Waiting to see if this code goes to my phone. Come on, you're holding up my Pisces reading, Venmo. Me and technology do not get along. Can you tell? Can you tell? Let me see. Oh, I see it, Janet. Okay. Gotcha, girl. Gotcha. Now, I don't know. Can you send your what was your question? Because I might not be able to, but I want to be able to, I can write it down and I'll know. That way, just in case somebody comments and I can't see it. But there ain't that many dang on people in here, so it ain't like I ain't going to see your question. But I appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much. You're my first legitimate, like, payment I've gotten on there. So thank you. I feel like I just lost my virginity or something. So funny. Gotcha. Okay. I couldn't see it. I just, you know how I knew I got your Venmo? Because it popped up in my email. I didn't see like it should send me a notification, you know? Like letting me know that you sent something. I'm gonna have to fix that because that's not gonna help me when I'm doing these lives, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do readings. I'm gonna have to definitely get in there and fix that on my Venmo, okay? I'm glad that you sent that though, so now I know that I need to fix that. So I did see it through my email though, thank God. So general love, okay. Gotcha, girl. For Janet. I'm gonna write it on here because you know me, girl, I'll be forgetting. All right, got you on there. Woo woo. All right, girl. Thank you so much. And I will definitely do that for you. And you can come back and watch it. And good luck at your meeting. I know how stressful that can be. Lord, I still didn't get that code. Venmo never sent me that code. They hate me. They want me to struggle over here. Good Lord. Okay, Pisces. Back to your story. I'm so sorry, Pisces. Okay, so you will get reconnected at. We start again at 3:23:33. So there's like a little gap. I'm gonna put that in my notes so I know to note that in my timestamps because I don't like nobody knowing that I did that. So there is a little gap in y'all's timestamp, but I will note that. Okay. So Pisces, you got somebody here. Like I said, the infinity symbol could be significant here, but you definitely have somebody that's had some cloudy judgment. Something about thunderstorms could definitely resonate for somebody here. And I think that they ran from you. They ran from this connection because I think they were very unsure as to what they wanted. I don't think they knew at the time when they met you. I think they were dealing with a lot of things. Like I said, a lot of negative. That flipped. No, it looked like it flipped, but it didn't. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's keep going, Pisces. Let's get one. Well, there we go. Hey, hoping. So this person is definitely like still trying to manifest you. They haven't given up. Okay, Pisces, this person hasn't given up. And I think you're manifesting this as well. And you might not be purposely manifesting this, but I do think you are manifesting this. So I just want to make sure that you know that. If you don't know that you're doing that, yeah, somebody's manifesting it. So it's either you or them, but definitely manifesting this connection. Rejection. So I do feel like they know they rejected somebody that was in their divine feminine energy. Like, I think they know that they shouldn't have. It was like an irrational fear. Like they're so used to getting hurt, Pisces, and I think that they're so used to having sorrow, right? They're so used to that they just jumped the gun and assumed that you were going to do the same thing. And that was why they left you hanging. That's why they ran. They ghosted you because they had cloudy judgment. They try to judge you before actually getting to know you. And I think that was the issue at hand. What else for Pisces? Ooh, thank you, guys. Yeah. So this person's sad because I think they're dealing with their karma from doing what they did. I think this person is definitely having to deal with the consequences for the things that they caused, right? So I'm seeing a rope here. So it's almost like they hung themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like they did a lot of things here that weren't right. And now it's like paying a debt, you know, in a sense. So I do feel like this person is going through some things right now, and maybe they're trying to get over those things before they can actually say anything to you. And something about Disney might resonate. This is the first time I've seen this card today. I have to cover her up a little bit because I don't want to get monetized. But lusting came out. So somebody definitely there's a lot of sexual energy here, okay? But I feel like that's the influence. Like, I think they're highly attracted to you. And I do think that that's where the cloudy judgment is. It's like, okay, is this just a sexual connection, or is it more than that? And something about the song Choosing Texas could resonate by Ella Langley. So somebody could be from Texas, you or them, or live in Texas, but also that song itself could resonate. I know Archer loves that song. But something about that song could definitely resonate. And now I'm not going to start singing it because I always forget the lyrics. I don't know why. Oh, okay. I was hearing it now. Judging by the smile that's written on his face, there's nothing I can do. It doesn't take a crystal ball to see. A cowboy always finds a way to leave. Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell. So, maybe this person maybe that was their influence. Maybe they drank. Maybe they had a lot of forbidden connections. Like they knew they shouldn't have been doing. Non-committal connections is what I actually meant to say. And they're trying to fix that. And I think that's where the cloudy judgment came in, because that was affecting it. Because maybe their past history wasn't so good and they have to fix that. Maybe they've always been a runner. So I do think somebody here, I don't know if I showed y'all, but somebody's spying on you. And I think that's where the cloudy judgment comes in too. I think it's not helping them. I think they need to really work on self, because if you don't, you're just going to sit here and keep spying, right? So let's keep going. I don't want to keep this one too long. All right, what else for Pisces? The way to leave, drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell. All right, so nourish. So I think after running, this person really had to nourish themselves because they know that they screwed up, right? They're like, okay, I can't keep doing all this back and forth crap. I got to do something. Um, and I do think that that is what they're working on. I think they're very self-focused, trying to like do some soul searching within because I think this person was very lost before. And like I said, dealing with karma and consequences and too busy lusting and doing all these things. I think this person was just tired of running. And I think they had to stop and sit and just nourish themselves, right? And I think that's why they're hoping that they get a second chance in manifesting it. So let's see what else comes out. One more card for Pisces off of this deck, please. One more card for Pisces. I love that. Thank you, God. I love ending it like that with this deck because soulmates came out. And that's going to go on top of the hoping card. So to me, that says that, you know, this person knows they have a deep love connection with you and they know that they felt something different with you. I do get that strongly. And I think that's what they're hoping for. I think they're hoping for this new chance to fall in love and to be with you. I don't think that they ever stopped caring and loving you. I really don't, Pisces. I think that whoever this person is, and, you know, I want to say a lot of you already know who this person is because, like I said, they ran. So for the running card to come out, you already know who this person is, right? Somebody ran from you. It could be a friend, you know. It couldn't even just be that. It doesn't have to be love related. You know, you can love your friends too, right? So it could be friendship first. And a lot of times that happens because when you're friends with somebody, it freaks you out. If you start getting feelings for your friend, you're like, oh, hold up, hold up, wait a minute. You know? So you definitely gotta like reflect. I do think that's why, like, I think this person's been reflecting on things. I really do. Somebody likes to go to. I feel like somebody likes to go to the bar. Maybe this person likes to go to the bar a lot, go out a lot. Because for me to get that choose in Texas, like maybe that's it. Like this person couldn't leave that old lifestyle behind, you know, and they had to mature and nourish themselves and get past that lifestyle. Because it's okay to do it every now and then, right? Like, you know, go out and have fun every now and then. But if it's all the time going to the bar, that's not healthy. You know, it's not. And that's for anybody, not just this person, anybody. All right, so let's get a couple off top of this deck. And this is the deck that I created. And then we will do Janet's reading at the end, okay? Thank you so much again, Janet. I appreciate you so much, girl. Sudden shift. So there is going to be a sudden shift. You may already be feeling that because I know I've been feeling sudden shift in energy a lot here lately. So you can definitely be feeling this sudden shift in the energy with this person, Pisces. You could be wondering like what's going on, and that's because this person's working on themselves. And as this person works on themselves, you're going to feel that energy, right? You're going to start feeling like you're going to feel happier. You're going to feel giddy. You're going to feel all these great things because this person's finally doing the work that you've been waiting on, right? Because, you know, you could be sitting here ascending and doing what you're doing, but are they? You know, so it's one of those things. So I do feel like you're feeling this sudden, you're going to feel that sudden shift if you haven't already. And I want to be more than friends. Now, didn't I say, I'm pretty certain I said you could have just been friends with this person? And maybe that's the connection that you have. Y'all are friends, and this person don't know how to come forward and say, hey, Pisces, I got feelings for you. Like, I'm in love with you. And that's just what it is. But they have to be able to do that, right? And okay, so I feel like God's saying that you already know the answer to this question, right? I just saw 333 on the timer. So confirmation, I think you do know the answer to this, Pisces. I think that you know that this person is wanting to come forward, and you got light hair. So you or this person, your feature could be that you have light hair, light colored hair. Oh, and brown eyes is on the bottom. Okay, something on the back that was really catching my eye. Vivid dreams. So you and this person could definitely be having dreams about one another and very vividly, like they're very, like they seem very real. I am getting that. So you can definitely be dreaming about this person. And I would just say pay attention to your dreams if you can. I'm one of those people, I can't remember my dreams for the life of me. I do sometimes, but not really. And that's what it is. So some people can, some people can't. Sometimes I don't think we're meant to remember our dreams, but I don't know. And sometimes they don't make no sense at all. Like they are just outlandish as heck. But anywho, Pisces, with that being said, this was your reading. I do hope it helps. And if it does, please comment down below in the comments and let me know that it helped and it resonates, because sometimes I feel crazy. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, please join the fam and join us. And I love to get to know everybody. I love seeing all you guys on here chatting with me. I'm a loner, so I look forward to it. You know, Janet, are you in here? If not, I'll just choose a deck. I don't know if you had like one in mind personally, like my deck, one of these other ones, or both. I don't have many to choose from, but I'll just pick one, girl. Let's see, Janet. Let's see. Oh, and Pisces, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. Thank you guys for being here. If you are a Pisces, I appreciate every single one of you. And now we are going to move on to the paid reading that was sent in by Janet, my lovely Janet, my friendly Taurus. Okay. We are going to see what comes out. General love for Janet. God, what can you tell me? Let's see here. Let me get one drink real quick, Janet, for I dehydrate. Just kidding. And I'll put you a timestamp too. Chugged. I don't know what's going on, Janet. Lose my voice, girl. Girl, I took a drink. The hell? Choking up. Somebody gotta talk. Whew. All right. I'll put you at 3:36:15. Even though we're past a few seconds, but that's when we're getting started. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. I'm gonna shuffle one more time for you, girl. One more. Don't need to shuffle. Girl, are y'all still there? What is going on? You wouldn't believe what just happened to me. That Gemini thing came on my screen and just started like spinning. Did I say something that triggered it? I don't know. That might be significant for you. Are you dealing with some technical issues? I don't know, but that was so weird. I thought I lost my live, and I was like, oh no, you better not do that to Janet. Okay, let's go, Janet. Girl, I don't know what's going on. All right, God, what can we tell Janet? General love for Janet, please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Second chance. The number 52 and 54 could resonate. And also 24 could resonate. So somebody here is wanting a second chance, Janet. What can you tell Janet? What was that? What was that? Open heart. You need to have an open heart. Okay. So somebody here definitely has some cloudy judgment before. Maybe they weren't sure. Let's see. Very distorted, unbalanced, like a lot of silence. So you're not speaking to somebody. Somebody you're not speaking to that put up a stone wall with you, or you did with them, is wanting a second chance to make things right. And also, something about the movie Frozen might resonate. I don't know. And then I'll start hearing, let it go, let it go. Can't hold back anymore. So that might resonate. Maybe they can't hold back anymore. And they got to let it go, you know? Let go of all the influences that are keeping them cloudy. Is this similar to the reading we just did? I love that. So Pisces might definitely resonate for you. That reading might. Let's keep going. What's going on for Janet? Oh, okay. So I feel like there's a lot of peace here. You can be very much at peace with and trying to focus on your peace right now. And I think this person is also doing the same. With the silence, that is what's going on behind the scenes. I think there's a lot of, I do feel like there also could be, this could be a friendship that you have with somebody, because the word friendship stuck out to me. So this could be somebody that you started out with like a harmonious friendship and it just developed. And maybe this person is like, okay, I gotta do something. And I think that's why this second chance came out first. I think they know they have to do something. They have to do right. And I think they know they have to do right by you. Yeah, because they're feeling trapped. They felt very trapped. Do you wear a lot of rings, Janet? Like, do you wear like a lot of gold rings? Or even silver, possibly, but a lot of rings on that girl's hand. Or that person's hand. I don't know if that's a girl, but that person's hand has a lot of rings on it. So I felt the need to say that. But I feel like this person felt very stuck. Like they didn't know. I think that's the energy they're giving off. Like, yes, I think maybe that's it. Maybe you're over here in peace and they're feeling trapped. Let's keep going. We'll get more cards confirmed. Let's keep going. What can you tell Janet, guys? General love for Janet. That's crazy. So this comes out, and I'm going to put that on second chance. That's just how I lay out my cards. And I mean, that makes sense because, you know, they want a second chance, and they're hoping that one day they get it. They're like, okay, well, maybe another time I'll get that second chance with Janet. But something about that cloudy judgment. Let's keep going. Do you like to paint, Janet? Is it possible that you like painting? Do you have like what's that called? An easel? I think that's what it's called. Good Lord, I do not know. I'm not an artist. Can you tell? Obscurity. That makes a lot of sense because that went on cloudy judgment. So there was definitely a lot of secrets here that were being concealed. I don't think this person was totally honest with you. And something about a rose tattoo might resonate for you, Janet. I don't know, but I'm seeing a rose tattoo. And also for you, like Adidas shoes, Adidas hat, something like that. Even clothing, obviously. But I do think that this person try to hide something, and I don't know exactly what. Let's see. What can we tell Janet, God? What can we tell Janet? Yeah. I think this silence is making them very sad, though. I think it left you sad for quite some time. I don't feel that you're sad now. I don't get that energy from you. I don't get sadness necessarily. I get that you're focused. I do feel that you're very focused on yourself. Okay. I love that. I was thinking roses too. I just wasn't sure if somebody had tattoos because I seen this rose tattoo on there. Let's see. I definitely do feel though that this person's been very like depressed over. They're very sad. I didn't think you were. I don't think you're sad. Yeah, I didn't think you were sad. That's why I said your energy is not sad to me. It's this person. They feel sad. There's like, and honestly, it's what's interesting is it's raining in the silence card. There's a lot of rain going down, and then sorrow being on top. Yeah, somebody's definitely sad. Somebody's been crying. I'm not saying that's you, Janet. Somebody been upset, girl. Okay, let's see. What else can we tell Janet? Ooh, where is it? Bluff. I knew it flipped. So, yeah, they wore a mask, Janet. They really, like, the influences caused them to pretend, right? It really, I think that was a lot of it. The negative influences that they had really caused them to, like, maybe they exaggerated a lot. Maybe they said they had a lot of this or a lot of that and really didn't. You know what I mean? But not even so much that. I just feel like there was a lot of pretending involved. I'm not sure why. Let's see. Oh, snap. So yeah, here we go. That makes sense. So that's going on top of peace. And to me, that's saying that you're at peace while this person is sitting here like daydreaming. I think you're daydreaming a little bit, like maybe imagining what it would be like to be with that person. But I think sometimes that this person is... Okay, we're back. Sorry, y'all. I seen that. I was like, ah, lost connection. Sorry, Janet. All right. I ain't gonna freak out yet. Okay. Because I feel like when that happens, it throws me off and then I lose my train of thought. So I'm trying not to do that. Something about rocks could be significant, like collecting rocks. Maybe you go on like walking trails or something and see those rocks that are like painted or something. I don't know why that just came to me, but that might not resonate. I don't know. But I do feel like, do you live around a lot of trees necessarily? I don't know. I feel the need to say that too. But I do think that this person's been sitting here fantasizing about life with you. And maybe that's what's making them feel trapped. You know, maybe they feel trapped in their mind. Oh my goodness. Look, this is why they're trapped. They keep spying. They're not doing anything. I look hot mess. You can tell I've been on here for a long time because look at my hair, y'all. I'm wild. Look like I've had a little, been a rough day. So funny. Did you say palm trees? I knew it. I was going to say that. Like I really was. But I was like, nah. But I second guess myself. That's what happens when I read cards sometimes. Somebody here has definitely been spying on social media, trying to get information any way that they can. And I do feel like somebody like wearing a hood, somebody like putting a hood on a lot. I don't know. That felt significant. But I do think that this person wants to do something, but they have to get the courage. I think that's it. I think they're lacking some type of courage here. Yeah, I get that, Janet. Trapped in mind? Yeah, definitely. And that's why I was saying, like, this person's definitely trapped in their mindset. Like, they don't... I don't think they know what to do. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're very, like, stuck. I got the word stuck. Let's see what comes out of here, okay? All right, what's going on for Janet? Let's see. You already know the answer, Janet. God's like, Janet knows the answer. Probably because you're very intuitive, you know, like we are. So, I think you already know the answer, girly. Let's see. Is this person athletic, possibly? Likes to go to the gym? I don't know. We'll see. Look. Trust your intuition. I know, it's hard, girl, because I'm horrible at trusting my intuition sometimes when it comes to my own stuff. Not for you guys. I see 313. That angel number might be significant for you, Janet. Or March 13th. Could be a significant date. Mirroring. Two are mirroring each other right now. White butterfly. Might be seeing a lot of those. I'm going to get one more for you. I'm going to shuffle a Rooney. Just because. Because you're my friend. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Light hair. I'm going to do one more. Just for shits and giggles. Aw. I like that. I am working on myself to be who you deserve. That's good stuff. That's good stuff, Janet. So, I do hope that this helps. I hope that it does resonate. And I hope this person does something. I hope they reach out. Says spine. The spine stuff gets, gets old after a while. You get tired. You get tired of waiting. And anybody that's in here that's new and hasn't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Join the fam. We'd love to have you here with us. And if you're watching this and you like my vibe and you like me, please subscribe. Join the fam. I love getting to know you guys and talking to everybody. Making friends. I love it. So, thanks, Janet. All right, girl. I will end it here, I suppose. I know Archer's about to go live, I think. I haven't gotten no notification, though. Is he going live today? Because I don't know. Would you be able to tell me? You know, I've been on here so long, I'm like, did I get a notification? I don't know. Yep, same. That's how I feel too, Janet. I'm feeling the same way, because I don't know if you heard my reading yesterday with Archer, but... You know, and he said, I'm being told it could be like 5 months. I'm like, dang, bro. We've been waiting long. You know, it stinks. But it is what it is. I think that, you know, over time we'll get there, right? They'll get there. And if they don't catch up, somebody else will. And that's how I'm a firm believer in that. But seeing all these signs, I gotta tell you something real quick, because I know we gotta go, because we gotta go moderate, and I gotta go get my kiddos. But check this. I was going through my Google Photos, and you know how like in Google Photos, I don't know if you know, but in Google Photos they have like collections, and then you go to like your individual people, like that it grabs from photos, and it'll have like each individual head, right? Well, I went to like the lineup of people, and it was like my photos, my kids, like it had my son, my daughter, and usually it'll have my person, right? But he never popped up on the line. I usually had to hit the arrow to go to all of them, and then he'd be there. Well, I had like done something yesterday, and when I went to it, I kid you not, it had my childhood photo, like a clip of my childhood face next to his photo, like cover photo for his like collection of photos, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And here's the freaky part. In the photo of me as a little girl, I'm going like this. I'm like looking to the side, and it's looking at him. I kid you not. I was like, I even took a screenshot of it. I was like, I need to show somebody. But I didn't want to show his face and show everybody his face. But I was like, if only I could show everybody without showing his actual face. But I just thought it was so weird. I was like, that is insane. It was like a childhood photo of me looking at him as an adult. And I just thought that was interesting. I was like, something about that means something for sure. So it could happen, you know, and I'm a firm believer things do happen for all of us when they're due. So I think that was a sign for me to like, after that reading yesterday, to like not give up, you know what I mean? To just stay on course, and it will work out the way it's meant to. If it's meant to be him, it'll be him. And I believe that for all of us. So I am going to get off of here. My old butt is getting tired. I love you guys so much. And I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate all the likes. If you haven't liked the video yet in the live, please like the vibe. What the heck? Please like the live. Like the video. Yes, it was, Janet. I believe so too. Like, it was like my inner child. I feel like it was like an inner child, like, sign. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll help me. I don't know. Like, I feel like he's meant to, like, help heal that along the way, because I've never been treated correctly my whole life by anybody who claims to love me. So, I don't know. I've been talking out loud, and I think he hears me. So, we'll see. And you know, you guys will be updated along the way. But I love you guys so much. You're so welcome. Thank you so much, Janet, for being here and moderating, of course. You're awesome. Thank you to everybody else who popped in and said hello and chatted with me. I appreciate every single one of you. Be on the lookout for more. Janet, thank you so much for your donation as well. I appreciate you so much. Anything helps me right now, to be honest, because I have until the 31st to move, and I am stressed the hell out. Okay, I am. I love you guys so much. Stay safe out there. Keep rocking. You already know. And I will be going live again soon. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Be on the lookout. You might get a surprise. All right. I love you guys so much. Be safe. Stay safe. Keep rocking. Be kind always. And tell somebody you love them today. Okay? Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. And I don't know how to end this, so bear with me. I think I hit the X. I don't know. God bless America. I need to get it together. In all that time,